Hi guys, how are you? Long time. I know you've been waiting for a long time, but still, I'm back with a bang. How are you, folks? Um, I just want to say thank you so much, for your patience. I know a lot of people are asking, where is the Marshal? Marshal Commander is doing a lot of things. He's working behind the scenes. So I know you guys, when you don't see me for such a long time, you wonder what's going on. I'm around, guys. Um, Today I can see the number is growing so fast, you know. But today I just came with a small topic which I want us to discuss is Zimbabwe. This topic is directed to my brothers and sisters living in South Africa, and my brothers and sisters who are supporting our brothers in South Africa. So the topic today is, it's a very controversial topic, but it's a topic which we need to address as Zimbabweans, as brothers and sisters. So don't get upset, don't get offended by this topic, because I know a lot of people who are in South Africa might think that a Marshal Commander, we are sinking. But you know what? It's easier for us to discuss about such things so that we can see how we can help one another. Right, today we are looking at the COVID-19. COVID-19 is just something else. You know what? A lot of brothers and sisters, when we were telling them about the COVID-19 in South Africa, they kept saying, no, there's nothing like that. But the COVID-19 in South Africa is just dominating. It's unbelievable. You know what? Unbelievable. You know what? It's all over, yes. But today I came with a topic because I've been receiving a lot of messages from different people from South Africa. Some people whom I've never met, yes, they know that I help a lot of people. So there's nothing wrong for them to ask for help, because they know I try by all means to help people. But my question, I just want you to, we want to wait until the number goes a little bit, maybe up to 20, then we can talk about this. But share the video with your friends. Yeah, the number is 18 now. We only need 2 people so that we can discuss about this. But share, make sure that you share with one of your friends about this, and let's discuss and help our brothers. The number is 22. Right, today, the topic of today, guys, for those who feel that, they are not confident with this topic, please let me know so that you know it. But let's discuss about this. I brought this topic today to discuss about my brothers and sisters in South Africa. COVID-19 is just something else. They've introduced a curfew. People cannot travel after a certain time because they've closed pubs, they've closed everything. But my question is, should we continue giving them food and paying rent for our brothers and sisters in South Africa? Or we should mobilize our brothers and sisters, e-transport to go back to Zimbabwe? Because I don't want to lie to you guys. You are living in a foreign land. You don't have papers to live in that land. You don't have papers, genuine papers to work. And in such a time, I know that some people, when they left the country, they left the country in different situations. But let's be honest to one another, guys. It's up to you, my brothers and sisters. But let's hear what other people are saying. My question is, should we continue giving them food and paying rent for our brothers and sisters in South Africa? Or we should mobilize transport for our brothers and sisters to come back? Because this COVID-19 can take up to 3 years. And can we keep on paying rent for our brothers and sisters for 3 years when we have our own issues? Nyasha, welcome, Sunny. For those who want me to send them a link to come in live, just say add, then I'll send you the link direct to your inbox. My question is, obhuti bethu labosisi bethu, my brothers edu and my sisters edu are South Africa. At the moment, COVID-19 has hit another level. It has hit another level. I'm told that they are expecting about 1 point something million, which is even me. It's not easy for me to believe that. And already they are digging graves. Honest enough, they are preparing. So my question is, should we continue giving them food and paying rent for our brothers and sisters in South Africa. Oh, right. Let me add Nyasha. Unyasha Nyawas what he wants to. Unyasha is just unbelievable. I love this boy. Nyasha, right. Right. Share this. How to share this? Invite guests. Okay. Copy link. Copy and then let me send you the link. Let me go to the just 1 second, Nyasha. Kwaziso. 1 second, Nyasha. Kwazisu. 1 second. Right, I'm sending you the link, Nyasha. Then there. Aha. All right, go back to right. Nyasha, I'm adding you. Nyasha. My question is, should these brothers and sisters come back home? Should we mobilize transport for our brothers and sisters to come back? Okay, Nyasha, I'm sending you this now. And guys, let's enjoy this topic. Let's enjoy this topic. Nyasha, let me check you there, Nyasha. Nyasha. Okay. Nyasha Williams. Nyasha William. Nyasha William. Right, I've got you there, Sunny. Okay, Nyasha, I'm sending you this. Copy. And then go there, Nyasha. I'm sending you there. Nyasha William. There. You got the link, Sunny. Come in. Right. Tete Colombo, how are you? Right, guys. So for those who want to come in, let me know so that you can add. I've sent Nyasha a link for him to come in. You know, my question is, should we continue to give them food for maybe 2, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years? Because this COVID-19 looks like it's going to be there for such a long time. In the UK, the COVID-19, they are expecting a second phase, which they are talking about 120,000 deaths in the second phase. You know, we thought the COVID-19 was coming to an end in the UK, right? Nyasha is here now, right? Accept Nyasha. Yes, ever smiling boy. Nyasha. Oh, Nyasha, what happened? Okay, invite. Nyasha is there now. I add Nyasha. Nyasha, how are you?
I'm good, Malumunjani.
Very good, very good. Nyasha, nice. I like the way you always smiling, young man. Keep that smile. I
Thank you,
hope that
thank
smile
you.
is not fake.
Ah, it's not fake. It's original. That's how I am.
Thank you so much, Nyasha. We are talking about COVID-19, and this thing looks like it's real. I don't know about in Zimbabwe because the problem in Zimbabwe, we don't know whether they are telling the truth or not. But if they are not telling the truth, why are they avoiding for such important thing? But the thing is today, I'm talking to brother. We are talking about our brothers and sisters who lives in South Africa. We know that a lot of them they work in South Africa without papers. I mean, it's not our fault for that
Yes.
because everyone is looking for greener pastures in South Africa. But the
Yes.
issue is, you know what? Can we continue supporting our brothers and sisters, paying rent and buying groceries for them? Probably this thing is infinity. This thing probably even the Bible said it towards the end. Oh, Brighton Magaya, how are you, my brother? So do you think we must mobilize transport for our brothers and sisters to come back home from South Africa, or we must pay rent for them until this COVID-19 is we find a queue?
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you, viewers. Mzala, into ekhona eliqiniso ukuthi abafowethu abase-South Africa they should come back home because now even se-UK imali yangikhona yabule mali enganani yokuthi ubulokhu uthumele labezimbabwe ngapha babefuna ukuthi bedle ubathumele uyabule mali enganani. What they should done into ekhona esimple ukuthi khona there are procedures sokulendlela zokuthi people they can actually be repatriated bebuye back home. They should simply come back home when this thing ye-COVID-19 is stabilized or isiphelile. They can just go back to and continue their life in South Africa. But at the moment, mina ngokubona kwami personally, they should just come back home. Bezohlala back home. I know things are hard at home, but what hard ukuthi uhlale eSouth Africa whereby irent eSouth Africa ama-standard eSouth Africa they don't understand. Umuntu uyathi irent ifike ukuthi ethi sengifuna i-2,000 yami and they failure to pay that uyakuxotsha endlini. what's best to stay in that place or to come back home where you know what even they will accept you if you'll be staying for free where you won't be paying rent. Abangini bayakugcina. So it's best for them to come back home, or we mobilize for them, sibathumele imali, they come back home. Because akubancedi ukuthi behlale eSouth Africa, because now the situation in South Africa, it's very hard.
But some people, when they left Zimbabwe, they didn't leave Zimbabwe in a nice way,
Yeah.
Some people when they left and I it's a very difficult situation. It is a difficult situation, and you know, I don't know. But me, I'll say for those who wants to come back, honest enough, they must come back, Nyasha, because the situation is bad in
Yeah.
South Africa. I don't want to lie to you, my brother. The situation is going to be worse in South Africa. They've introduced a curfew, and I'm told that. Do you know what a curfew is, Nyasha?
Yes, 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 yes.
They've introduced a curfew whereby people are not allowed to travel at a certain time. And then let me be honest with you. We'll know our brothers and sisters, I mean, some of them will be caught in a crossfire. Some of them will be caught in a crossfire. I don't know, Nyasha, but something needs to be done. Is the government helping their own people to come back home? Do you know anything about that since you live in Zimbabwe?
No, the government is not helping any of them. What they did actually, the government at first, yeah, help a few people. When they noticed that now they can, so after looting imali ze-COVID-19 leziyana donation, they failed to repatriate abantu ngale South Africa. What they did, kwabuya ama-companies like Bravo, Revival and other companies, they volunteered. They said, all right, let us go, Tina, give us permission, we go and take those people back home, but on a condition of abantu bangikhona babathatha ngale South Africa, they should pay in amount, I think it was 500 or 600 rands for them ukuthi bebathathe bebalethe ngapha. So kuyafana lakathesi, some are even stuck in China, some are even stuck all over the world. Our government is failing to go and take them bebalethe back home. So kunzima, kunzima.
So if we had to mobilize transport today about those in South Africa, how many are willing to come back, Nyasha? Do you think brothers will will to come back? Will be willing to come back?
Yes, some are willing to come back, some are willing to come back, some are not willing, because abanye basuka bebaleke, abanye basuka bebaleke namacala, abanye they are willing to come back, but imali abangalayo ukuthi babuye back home at the moment, just because akula free transport for them.
Ah, Nyasha, I feel sorry. Every morning I don't just come in and do a topic. I sit down and look the amount of messages I get. I think I got about 7 people in the last week asking for help. And you know what?
Yes,
A lot of Zimbabweans, they know that yes, I try by all means to help people, but I cannot. And sometimes I have to say, guys, I cannot. So that's why I'm asking for those who think they are desperate, they want to come back home. Let us know so that what we can see, and we can see the areas where we can organize this transport. We did it the
yes.
last time when they were so kuzendapana kudiwa in South Africa. We
Xenophobia.
can try what we can. Yes, we can try what we can. We can try what we can. But we want to hear from my brothers and sisters, those who are in South Africa, what they think. Do you think, what, we should help you mobilize the transport? So what else do you want to say, Nyasha, about what is happening, my boy, about this COVID-19 and what you have heard or anything, or even in Zimbabwe? I know you are an active young man in Zimbabwe. What is the
Yeah,
situation in Zimbabwe? Are we given the correct number in Zimbabwe of the COVID-19?
our government lies a lot. Even this number, I'm even doubting it, because how can they say in number 6,000? I mean, personally, I've never seen them doing test at Impilo. There are no tests that are being done. Even nurses in Impilo, they can testify to what I'm saying. Agula testing that is being done. So numbers on Alawa, where are they getting them? Where are they getting those numbers?
So are you presuming that, I mean, the COVID-19 cases are more than what they are saying? Is that what you are saying?
Yes, yes. There are more because we have yazi ukuthi into eyenzakalayo mzala kwini, we have got people that are coming from South Africa, coming from Botswana border bebuya without being tested, abangeni kuma quarantine centers, and kulama driver amagonyeti that are taking people from South Africa, bringing them here bebafihle emagonyetini without them going through quarantine, without being tested. So vele sisengozini enye enzima kakhulu, sisengozini because inamba le abayikhulumayo it's just ingabe ngayisiyo, but what I know is inamba le eZimbabwe is actually very big because akula
So
mandatory testing, no one is being tested.
how do they test people in Zimbabwe?
Ukuthi batesta njani ngaqamba amanga mzala, because I've never seen them do those tests. It's just a hearsay that they are telling the people, but I've never heard anyone being tested. It go at UPH. I think you saw the article at UPH. How many nurses ababanjwa the corona be positive in UPH, and then we have a government that is saying by a test abantu. It's actually funny.
It's so sad, Nyasha. It's so sad.
Yeah,
It's so sad. Honestly, I hope, honestly enough, something is done. But Nyasha, today we're only talking about these brothers and sisters. Hello, Lwazi, kunjani mfana? Who are in South Africa? Our brothers in South Africa. Dr. Nyasha, a lot of people abroad are willing to repatriate to Zimbabwe, but to do what and start from where? We have seen a government that has stolen a lot from the people. Our government shouldn't be talking to these neighbors countries, and our government should be talking to these neighboring countries and bring something on the table and say we are here to help our people. Thank you so much, Isa MP
yeah,
Piabo
yeah,
Chuma.
but
You
Chuma.
know, yeah. Honest enough, Nyasha, you can see what people are saying. You can see, the problem
Yes,
with my brothers and sisters is, look at our number. How many people are here? So many people are here, but no one is contributing so that we help. That's why sometimes, Nyasha, I don't want to lie to you. I feel like, I waste my time talking to Zimbabweans. I am talking
yeah,
about something which we can help. Even, almost every Zimbabwean has got a relative in South Africa. Is I don't want to lie
mm,
to you.
mm,
Almost the 80 to 89, 90% of a Zimbabwean has got a relative in South Africa. In those
very true.
relatives, almost I mean 40 to 30% here, those relatives have got no papers in South Africa. But when I come in here to try and discuss an issue which will help your relative, and then no
Yes,
one contributes, you know what? I feel as if, I'm wasting my time. I feel
yeah,
like I'm wasting my time. I expect Zimbabweans to take this opportunity to discuss about such a topic so that, what we can see. I am sick and tired, of helping. If I show you the amount of papers I downloaded this morning about people in South Africa who are appealing for help, but when
yeah,
I come in here to sit with Zimbabweans, I'm not talking politics here. I expect
yeah.
Zimbabweans to take this opportunity to discuss and say, Uncle Philip, you know what? I've got my relative in South Africa. I also want to be part of this topic so that we can see. Anyway, we don't force people, Nyasha. Let's discuss.
Yeah.
Let's discuss. So, what is the way forward, Nyasha, about this issue?
The way forward that is there is for abantu that are willing, even in the diaspora or even those that are in Zimbabwe, if they can start even a GoFund page or a Facebook fundraiser or something that engaba khona okungenza ngala ukuthi khona kuhlanganisa izimali laba abantu that are willing to come back home, so long as we have the number and ama names of abantu that are willing to come back home, we make a plan. Maybe we go and sit down, maybe labo Bravo or Omzansi, we sit down with them. All right, budget. No, we've got a number of people. Since we have got a permit to go and ferry to repatriate people, since in number ingaga, can you help? And we have this kind of money that we have. Let's say, for example, we've got maybe 500 US. No, bro, this is 500 US that we have. Can you help us and go and repatriate these people? Then we communicate with those people that are willing to come back home, bayethathwa baphenduke back home, because akuncedi until feel ukuthi khona behlala eSouth Africa when you actually don't have anything to do. You know what they did? South Africa government yabavulela yathi ama-Zimbabweans that have got ama-papers akwanileyo, maybe those that have got visas and got ama-work permit, abalencwadi zokuhlala e-South Africa, those are the ones that are getting a grant from the government of South Africa, since yavula laphana ukuthi ngkhona izaholisa amanye ama-Zimbabweans that have got ama-foreigners that have got papers. So those that don't have papers, what they simply do, they should come back home. They should be helped and they come back home.
But Nyasha, in your own words, or in your own, or in your own, assumption, in your own observation, in your own thinkings,
Yes.
with the situation in Zimbabwe, can you right? Let me try and add this guy as well. Is in South Africa called Lwazi. Just hold on, Yasha, so that we can see what we can do. Let's add this guy Lwazi, Lwazi in South Africa. Lwazi Mtunzi. We are adding him here, guys. For those who want to be added, oh my bro, is Vanda Socks. How are you, Sunny boy? That is my young boy. Right, Lwazi, I've sent you a link. 1 second, Yasha.
Yes.
I just want to say hi, sir, Queen. And what are you cooking? Problem is that most people in South Africa are documented, and then the embassy has to chip in to ask the South African government for waiver to send people. I think going home is the best. Thank you so much, Mpo Dube. Guys, when I come in here, Lwazi, I've sent you a link if you want to come in. When I ask Zimbabweans to come and talk about this topic, you know what? I only talk once. When I finish about this topic, we are done, Nyashi. We are not going back about this topic. And that's why I bring people to come in here to discuss. Right, today's Lwazi here. It's so nice. Lwazi is here now. Ed Lwazi in the screen. Hello, Lwazi.
Hello.
Lwazi,
how are you, Lwazi?
I'm good, my brother Philip. Hey, my brother
nice.
Nyasha.
Nyasha is here as well.
I'm good.
Yeah, what's up?
Right, guys, my stream sometimes ngaba numbers eziningi, so you continue talking. Labona sengani semfreezile, but I know. Let's continue. And Nyasha, you know about my stream. Sometimes you have freezer, so you continue.
Yes.
Let's bring other people to come in. Right. Lwazi, we are welcome. Nyasha, welcome, Lwazi. Lwazi, what's your take on this topic? Is it a good topic or a bad topic?
No, it's a good topic. It's a very good topic. The thing is, I know that there are a lot of things that the media talks about than what people really are facing, and also people what they are thinking. You see.
Yeah.
So
you live in South Africa, Lwazi. Yes. What do you think about this? I mean, the topic is very clear and simple here. We are not fighting. Me and you, we help a lot of people. You guys, we help only by coming in here. You are doing what you call a charity by coming in here. No one pays you to come in here. But we are saying, should we continue giving food and paying rent to our brothers brothers and sisters living in South Africa, or we should mobilize transport for our brothers and sisters to come back home during this difficult time? This COVID-19 can be there for the next 5 years. I cannot see this thing going back. Here in Europe, they're expecting a second wave, which is massive. They were talking about 120,000 deaths. We are talking about something which is now, well known that is coming back. So, guys, what do you think? What's your take on this, Lwazi?
You see, the issue is taking them back home is another thing. But also, when you look at the situation at home, you see, someone will be thinking that even at home they are depending on me while I'm here. So if I go home there again, what will be happening? You understand? So there's a lot of thinking that someone has to really consider than us generalizing a problem for each and every person. Each and every person will a problem according to how, when he looks at home, back home, that okay, you give me a transport to go home, but when I go home there, I'm going to be an addition. You understand? I'm going to be an addition. So rather I be here and see what South Africa gives me. You see,
Yes.
so it's that we have tried. We have given groceries. We have we are still doing that. You understand? Um, I think in a way, um, as much as this is going to be here, we will always find ways to live. But forcing people to go back home, or there are people who want to go home. If they want to go home, they can go home. But if there are people that they still feel would know they still have a future here, they are willing to fight. They can fight while they're still here. Then they must be given that chance to fight. If ever we still have groceries to give them, help them fight whatever that they're fighting, let's do so. Let's help them in what they want to do, than us trying to say no, Zimbabweans must go back home, and then go back home to do what? You see.
But
So
can I ask you a question?
yes,
When you are in the rural area of Blabusi or Gwanda or in a home, not talking about town, how
yes,
much do you spend, I'm talking about, you
mm,
know, I know you're used to wake up in the morning, maybe celebrate, but you know what, for temporarily, if you go back to your
mm,
rural home,
Mm.
I mean, it's better, it's better ngoba liyabe libaningi lingikhaya, you share, I mean, I understand. Yes, there are brothers
mm,
who left Zimbabwe. There are so many reasons, why they
mm,
cannot go back home. Some their
mm,
relatives died and they never went. And
yeah,
there are so many. Yeah.
yeah,
And what? But if they stay in South Africa, that's where crime is going to end up. And then you see umuntu agcine sesiyabamba inkunzi lwazi,
mm,
esesenza
mm,
liphinde libotshwe. I understand that lwazi. I do
mm, yeah,
understand. But
yeah. You,
you
you, you,
know,
you, yes, you see what you are saying. If really life gives me something here in South Africa, what you are saying, it will work for me. Me, I'm so comfortable at home. Ngingazihambela enyathi ekhaya. I know I have no stress. Whatever that we eat, we eat. I'm a person who can live anywhere. You understand? I'm used to that. But hey, there are some people that is so very difficult. When you talk about ekaya, when you talk about ekaya, so our mindset are not the same. So that's why sometimes it's just like helping a street kid. A street kid, even if you try to bring them home, you understand, and say no, don't stay in the streets, come back home. In mindset, to shift from that and home, you understand, it's totally, you are diverting whatever that is thinking. You see, so the reasons why we are in South Africa are so very differently. You understand? Me, the reason why, if ever anything can happen anytime at home, even if it's a small chance or it's an increase of economy for 10, maybe 10% of it, I would rather be at home.
Mm.
You understand? Yes,
Yeah.
I'd rather
you
be
know,
at home.
guys, I know a lot of people, it's hard for them. I don't want to lie to you. It's
Mm,
hard for them. But guys,
mm.
this thing is real. This
It
thing
is.
is real. Like it, don't like it.
Mm,
And Donam Lambo, I've sent you the link on your messenger, Donam Lambo. I have sent you the link on your messenger, Donam Lambo. If you can click that link and come in. Guys, Loaz, you live in South Africa. How is
yes.
COVID-19 in South Africa? We want to hear from you. You live in South Africa. How is it? I have got so many people who are telling me. I was talking to Adam Mafoka the other day. He's telling me
Mm.
that Philip, things are bad in South Africa.
I think to me, it really came to my conscious only maybe a week ago, to really, because I was trying to look for one person that I know that has this disease or this sickness or whatever. You understand?
Mm.
I couldn't find until I found one person last week, and I started to interact with her, and we were talking. You see, I was trying to find people that are talking. I see numbers escalating, but I don't even know one person. You understand? Not even one person or my relative, wherever in the world that person is. I've never seen. I'm hearing people are dying, this and that. I'm here in the radio station. I've never received a call that someone says, no, I am sick of, until last week. That person recovered from, she's a traffic cop, recovered from this thing 3 days back. She went back to work. But the colleagues, 4 of her colleagues that they work in the same department passed on. 14 of the traffic cops, all of them, they have COVID-19 in one department. I mean, in one shift. In one shift. So that's why it becomes, and then it becomes real. But if you are in another environment, you'll be thinking, if you go to a location now, here in South Africa, we go in Soweto, life is normal because they haven't seen anyone who has died of COVID-19.
Yeah.
And also they think that this thing, it only attacks people who have money, people who are traveling, because no neighbor of theirs that has died of COVID-19. You see. So it hasn't come to their conscience that this thing is alive, it's there. Maybe if one person, because you know how news spread in South Africa, I mean in a location.
Yeah.
If one person dies of that sickness, then that's when they're going to consider it. No, this thing is serious. But for now,
Right.
I'll tell you.
One thing, Loaz.
Yes.
I just want to ask. I want to answer a brother of mine called Hope Sibanda there. He
Yes.
says, guys, are you Zimbabweans? Yes, we are 100% Zimbabweans. That's why we are talking about our brothers and sisters in Zimbabwe. Second, he says, do you know anyone who has died from coronavirus? Let me tell you something. Let's not come in here and confuse people. Coronavirus is there. I live in the UK. About 7 people I know who we used to play around with passed away. So I don't want someone to come here and confuse people. You know what? This thing is there, and if you don't believe that coronavirus is there, it's fine. It's your own belief. So I just want to tell people, you know what? Let's not take this thing slightly. Let's talk about this thing to try and help our brothers and sisters. The COVID-19 is there. If you are young and fit and think, then you think that, but the COVID-19 is there. So guys, what about if we talk to the government of Zimbabwe and say those who wants to come back home, and then they can assist them with small loans, which Bakali says something. Do you think that would be a good idea?
No, that's not a good idea. Personally, from me, it's not a good idea because when you give them money, they will automatically say, I've recently you know, about can I answer Putete City Kona coronavirus is it headlines or what? Let me answer him. You know, even here in Zimbabwe, that's the same situation that we're facing.
Yes.
If you go you go to town now, you'll be shocked it's as if I want to lockdown. Life is normal. People, when you tell them that this thing is real, but we tell you is not that. Me personally, I can tell you, my wife she's a nurse, and these things but for sure this thing is for real, is there. But abantu bakholwa ngokubona umuntu sefile kumbe umuntu sokwenzakale something or sebeke babona kwagula omunye wabo.
Nduna,
And this thing is
hold
very
on that.
dangerous.
Hold on, Yasha. Nduna, I sent you a link there. Can you follow that link to come in?
Yes, I'm actually trying to do that.
Yeah, it's easy. Just the link and then come in straight.
Okay.
To follow the link is easier. Follow that link and then come in. You press the 3 buttons, the 3 dots at the right hand corner of your phone. Okay. Tete Colombo, I sent you a link as well for you to come in. Sorry, my young brother. Continue, Sani.
Alright. So abantu lapha bacabanga ukuthi into le into yokudlala, and it's something that is real. And abafowethu abaningi, I know some of them South Africa, they don't abaningi bakhona, some of my friends that I even talk to here on WhatsApp, even on Facebook, yamzotshetha hayi lokhana ngamanamba efake, is just ngamanamba kuphela, thina sikababoni, thina siyasebenza, sihamba emsebenzini, all of that. And then you be asking yourself ukuthi at the end of the day, the same person you'll be hearing, the same person esehlupha mba ancane indumela imali yokuphenduka back home. So sending them, giving them loans, it's something else. What we can do is to mobilize and help them. Sibadingele transport, be repatriated, and then they come back home. Even if they come home, of course, at home there's nothing to do, but I got a choice than to staying in South Africa. Lwazi can even testify. I'm a rent in South Africa, especially when you are renting in terms of, for example, I'm a one room and etc. You'll be renting uhlale Ketenin, and you'll be charged something like 2,500 rand. Aba rent ama-flat bese bebe ngcono, because you can try to make amends meet. But ama-rentals angikhona yiwa ngenziwa. So coming back home, it's best uphenduke ekhaya. Then when this thing has just disappeared, so you just go back to South Africa and start again life.
Yeah, because you know kule message engiyibonayo lapha guys evela kusisi lapha kuthiwa ngusicelo Precious Msipha uthi yes, corona is there, and lami ngibuya kudokotela wathi ucabanga ukuthi ngile corona. I'm waiting for my result. Yes, right. Ngifuna ukuthumela uHope ilokhuzeni ilink laphana. Hope, when you're watching me, Hope Sibanda, send me a messenger on Facebook. Just send me a messenger, then I'll respond to you with a link. Hope, send me a message on Messenger, then I'll send you the link straight to Ungene. Guys, for those, let me just say, I'm not a doctor, Lwazi. I'm not a Nyasha. I'm not a doctor. I'm not anything. But I think there was a time, I think so. But you know what? My advice to my brothers and sisters, I'm not saying people must avoid. I don't want people to quote me wrong. I think Isbedlela is the worst thing. I think, guys, we are not running away from our topic, Lwazi. We want to stick with our topic, but we have to advise other people. You know, brothers and sisters, angazi maybe abahlala eAfrica thina ngapha we bought vitamin D, vitamin C, and you know, we are drinking ginger, la lemon, le garlic as much as we can. But whenever, every day before, thank you, Lwazi, for that. Every day before we go to bed, what we do is siyathatha ibhakedi, sithathe ingubo, sifaka amalemon phakathi, sifake lokuzeni, sibhoyile, sifuthe. You know, I'm not a doctor, but I think, guys, a lot of Zimbabweans in the diaspora are doing that, and I'm hearing good results that it's helping.
Yes,
so let's try our level
I'm
best
using honey.
Guys, as much as we can. Let's go to those shops and buy ginger and whatever. Immune system to see cool. But we are not running away from our topic. There is a caller here. Someone is calling us. Let me see this caller here. Also, hello, caller. Yeah, phila kunjani, sikhuluma lobani?
Ukhuluma lo Phelelani, ngicabanga ukuthi angifuni ukuvela lapha
hayi, you right, Jahel Dala. We keep you secret.
Pleasure. Thanks for the topic, my brother.
Yes.
Thanks for the input. Yamachita lapha. Yeah, but omunye umbono mina.
Yeah.
Ngibona ngathi it's angeke kube lula.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be easy to transport people back home. Because when I was checking in 2014, if I'm not mistaken,
yes,
there was a renewal of AMA permit.
Okay.
About 195,000 people had their permits renewed.
Okay.
Right from, I think, before about 230,000 people had applied in 2010 and got a permit. So which means already the documented ones, sikhuluma abantu abafika 200,000.
Okay.
Some of those people, izincwadi zabo ze-Aslam.
Yeah.
Some of them the ground international protection from South Africa.
Yeah.
Ngaphezu kwalokho, to transport 200,000 people, I'm talking about documented people, I'm not talking about undocumented people. To transport 200,000 people, it will take a lot of money and many days, if not months. How can it
Okay. Ukhona Jahel Dala?
transport the issue?
Yeah.
So I want to need to be.
Yes, siyabuza Jahel Dala. Yeah.
Ngicela ukufona direct, ngicela ukuthi ngifona le direct. Ngizokhatha ngicela ukufona direct.
Okay, Jahel Dala. Yes, Jahel. Yes, guys.
Uyabona into akhuluma ngayo umfowethu Butwami.
Yeah.
Uqinisile and uyabona lento kade ukhuluma ngayo my brother Nyasha ukuthi wena uthi laba balama permits bayahola igrant.
Yes.
I say avela angikazwa nje they are complaining already ukuthi vele they're not getting that grant. You understand? No one is getting that.
Just hold on, Lwazi. Guys, let's do me a favor, guys. Let's try by all means. I know we can. We as Zimbabweans, let's try to use English, even if it's our broken English. It's not our language.
Okay.
Let's get every Zimbabwean in this product. So that you know what, by the end of the day, you know what, we help every Zimbabwean. So let's try by all means in Ghana to help Dala. Try and well for other people can understand.
Okay.
All right. I understood.
Yes.
As I was saying, Mr. Philip, it's the social distancing. It's not practical to transport so many people, right?
Yes.
Now we can even talk about those that are undocumented. Let's just estimate half the people are documented and half are not documented. So we're talking about 500,000.
Yeah.
Right? And they will also, these people, they will be a burden to the system if they come in such a huge influx. First of all, bazathelela abanye ekhaya.
Okay.
Bazohamba lawo umkhuhlane. Second of all, in Zimbabwe already there is a crisis of food as we are speaking. So it's not going to help. So I suppose people should help where they can, and people can find help. Try and find help. Try and source help for those people because they are in a situation as a community as well. They need help. So whenever people can help or send some money, I think that's the best solution. Rather than say organize buses and send them back, we will kill people back home. That is the reason why there is a lockdown.
Okay.
So that if there's a place where there's more people with the virus, they stay there until they recover. Lastly, Philip, before you ask me questions,
yes,
you remember there were people that were sent, that came back home and they were being quarantined.
Yes.
You know the crisis that those people faced. You know the crisis. So.
I saw that one died in Guero, I think, in a quarantine.
Yes, and already we don't really know the numbers in Zimbabwe. People are not being tested, and in South Africa the numbers are rising. I think it's higher than Italy now. The people that have contracted the virus so far
in South Africa.
So yes, it's an unfortunate situation that they find themselves in. But let them stay there until things get better. Let us think about life after COVID. Or not about what is happening now. Yes, now we can think about how we can get help or how we can get help. But let's just also try to...
Can I ask you a question, my because we are telling us and foremost ibhasi ngaqala abantu labana bali bonke baba umkhuhlane. And so if I can ask you, I know it's not a rocket science to know that you have got a relative.
Yes, look.
And how do you feel when your relatives are in South Africa at the moment, my brother? If someone wants to come in Nduna. How do you feel, Jahel Dan?
It feels sad, my friend.
How long
it really feels... It feels sad because not only family, okay, I understand. Sometimes family, it's not hard helping family with whatever you have.
Yeah.
But then there comes friends as well. You know, some friends, they text you, you know, they want to ask something. They want to ask for something, and yet they was bamba before they ask, and told when you don't have something, you're also not working at the moment. So it really feels sad.
You know what?
Listen.
You know Duna. Okay.
Down.
Yeah, hold on, Duna.
Okay.
Hold on. So what is the way forward now? Do you want to be beginning?
The way forward is what abantu abasebenzayo, even those who are in South Africa themselves, those that are fortunate to be working, is to contribute to these charities that are asking, or these programs of the people that are asking. Don't think about your family only. Think about other people too. Because the crisis affects everyone. And keep on buying groceries for everybody to share, you understand? Not to think only about your family and friends. That is the best way. Otherwise, transporting them back home at this moment is not practical. It's even deadly, actually.
Oh, thank you so much. You know what? I enjoy when we are. It's your platform. Thank you so much, Akhanta.
It's a pleasure, sir.
Thank you so much. Nduna, kati waba isibhanga.
Hey.
Mina mntana waba isibhanga, waba isibhali. Wonka umuntu ogezela esoseni oyehlulayo ukusebenzisa i-platform Nduna. Kunjani njalo ekudala?
Hey, old school, Tao. Hey, zahlupha lento zesingisi lesi.
Welcome, Nduna. What's up, my brother? Long time, Jahel Dala. It's nice to see you here.
Yeah, thank you, Tao. What can I say? It's a pleasure, man.
Here comes a topic. Here comes a nice topic here, Jahel Dala. What's your contribution here, my brother? Let's try and engage every Zimbabwean by talking in English if we can. Nduna, I know uthi mina ustandard 3 ngiyazama kodwa wena Nduna ungazama kakhulu. Abantu bakonduna bangcono kulathi. Let's engage other Zimbabweans. What do you think about this topic, Jahel Dala?
I would think the topic is very, very profound, and it's encouraging actually for people that are here, especially in South Africa. We have got so many people that now are actually not working, given the hospitality industry. It has been so hit in such a way that I think people even lack the knowledge of knowing where to go to in case they want to be assisted. I mean, I'm looking at Hillbrow, for instance, and you see people walking up and down, people that are not working, and it's so bad.
So, did you hear the question, Nduna?
Yeah.
The question is, should I, Philip Spanda, continue giving these brothers and sisters in South Africa money, buying them food
I'm
every
lost
day,
in
and
it.
to Melanie where we meet? Can you hear us, Nduna? Nduna?
Hello?
Can you hear me, Nyasha?
Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
Hello?
Can you hear me, Loazi?
Yes.
Can you hear me,
Can you hear me?
Nduna? Nduna?
Hi, Tao, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, yes. Nduna can hear you.
What happened?
Yeah, my network
Nduna?
is fairly bad, yeah. I'm trying to actually find out a better place for me to get the right coverage.
No, siyakuzwa thina Nduna.
Sesikuzwa
Siyakuzwa
thina.
kakhulu.
Siyakuzwa.
Oh, Nyangizwa?
Yeah.
Okay, right. Yeah, I mean, I think the question was, how can we help the people that are actually not working, the people that have been so hit by this virus? I mean, as Zimbabweans, I think we need to create a database, have actually a number of those people that are not working, have a platform where they will actually go to report to, so that we know the numbers and we know who they are. Because as it is now, yes, we know that there are people that are not working. We know that there are people that were in the hospitality industry, but we don't know who they are and where they are. So it will be better for us to know and have like some kind of an office or a database and contribute towards that kind of an administration. So that's
Can
my
you hear
input.
me, Nduna? Mina uyangizwa Nduna? Nduna uyangizwa mina?
I can hardly hear you, Tao.
Alright, Lwazi, ngicela utshele uNduna ukuthi khona. So yena uthini yendaba yokuthi can we continue supporting them or ukuthi babuye ekhaya? Ask him that question.
Did you hear the question, Babundun?
Okay, what was the question?
The question is, Brother Philip is asking that should he continue helping, or should we continue helping the people in South Africa, giving them groceries, whatever that they need, or there should be some kind of help that we can get, we can use them to, so that they can be helped in any way.
Okay. I feel that we need to continue helping them. Given the fact that we have got people here in South Africa that left Zimbabwe and they don't have a place to go to, should they be afforded time to go back to Zimbabwe? They don't know where they will sleep. Some of them never, maybe I will put it in a better term, bothered to build back home. You know, you're thinking of going back to sleep in a sitting room or in a kitchen, and that doesn't sit well with you. So for you to go back home, sometimes it will not be kosher. So I feel that as Zimbabweans, we need to be helping other Zimbabweans that are in South Africa. So we need to continue with the handouts. We need to continue with our generous approach to those that are not working.
But my question is, you are not allowed now with this lockdown to go and mobilize when you are living in South Africa. So how can we mobilize? How can we help, especially those in South Africa? Because now sebefake i-curfew, according to what I hear. I don't know how far true it is, Lwazi, ukuthi kufakwe i-curfew. But how can we help them now besides ukuthumela izimali?
No, ikhefu konje abe ku-restricta kini Philip.
Utheni Lwazi, angizwanga?
ngithi kanje i-curfew uthi izobe iku-restricta kuphi because
ikhefi irestricta ukuthi ngesikhathi esinje awusavunyelwa ukuhamba.
Yeah, but when i-curfew yakhona it's not that intense the way it was ku-level 5 because during the day you can still walk, yabo.
Okay, bambanini njalo majaha amadala. Njobana sile caller lapha sizwe ukuthi yena usiphatheleni egudwini. Welcome caller.
Sawubona futhi
siyaphila, singabe singathanda nje ukwazi ukuthi kona sikhuluma nobani nxa ungela ndaba. Asho politics le.
Mina nguKevin.
Ngubani? Ungudawu lawo.
Dawu dona sasa sapho.
Monopoly la.
Dawu, right? Welcome Dawu lapho.
Right, mina ngibona ngani likhuluma ngendaba yokubisela abantu ekhaya. So sikhangele feasibility ukuthi is it a feasible thing? Into engenzakala ivuyenzakele, into engenzakala tasa kumbe into engenzakala ngomnyaka ozayo. Ngoba the truth is abanye abantu likhuluma ngabo balezimuli ba-established more in South Africa than they are ekhaya. So ukuvuka bebuyele akusonto elula. So akusonto engenzakala lula nje ngesimvuvu. Weqinisweni abaningi bankhona bafuna ukuhlala eGoli. So you can imagine nxa suhlele socially ngoba established kuyafana lokubisela wena ngoba kule COVID ngithi buyela eZimbabwe akukho lula. So on top of that, I just appreciated isikhulumo esakhuluma ngokumemetheka komkhuhlane ukuthi right ngendlela okuyiyo yona ilizwe lethu leZimbabwe alikho prepared. The country is not prepared to handle this thing. The country is failing. The country is nothing. There's no water. There's health facilities akwenye state engayenziyo. Ukudla kukho kuyashota. So uhulumende akazibiselanga yena ngokwakhe ukuba labantu abaningi abangabuya phezulu kwabona labo abamehlulayo abakhona ngesikhathi sakho okwesikhathi sona lesi. So ukuthi sithi babuyele ngibona ngani into engasoze ikwaniseke. It's not feasible. It's not a thing that we can say ingayenza in the short term. It's not really practical.
So are you saying we must assistance? But remember, my brother, yes, I understand this. You know what? You came with another angle, but remember, I have got a relative as well in Zimbabwe where that COVID-19 is hitting hard. I am also struggling in the UK as well. I am having difficult situations in the UK. I understand. So, but utasibambaneni sincedise nini bona abantu abafuna uncedo.
Right, ngasikhangela kathesi as we are speaking kule nkinga ayiseluvela. Kule nkinga abanye bathi typhoid, abanye sebethi pellagra, all those things. So now that gives you a picture which is so catastrophic as we speak, and it could be even more when you add more of the population to situation as in Java. So in a way, I'm trying to say, it problem ikhona ngiyali, but isesenganeno. You are just adding more fire, more fuel into the fire. So I'm trying to imagine a situation whereby phezulu we-COVID, kulama other diseases, kule malnutrition, kule ndlala, kule social strife, abantu sebekwazana sebebambana inkunzi sebesilwa, so we survival of the fittest. So ngizama ukuthi right i-problem ikhona, we acknowledge it, the problem is there. But to mitigate this problem is to continue ngendlela esenza ngayo sisupporta if we can sifunda share ama resources. You start at a small scale, you start at a family level, uqalisa ukunceda lo lwana utshintshanisa, uqalisa ukuthi nxa abantu bekwanisa ukuhlala ndawonye, like an example, mina sitting labo dadewethu ababili bahlala separate, hayi hlala ndawonye share rent, you know, siqalisa ukwenza izinto ezinjalo, that will help. Ngoba at the moment nxa usithi buyelane ekhaya ngezinye indlela uthi buyelane kuhulumende ayihlanganela lezino zenu, elihlanganelana nesidingo zenu yena engakhona engayenzi njalo ngoba it's really like a massive thing ukuthi ayifuni mina lawe xa sithi buyele ekhaya kumele si-involve la uhulumende so ngasithi sihlaba umkhosi sibuza uhulumende wethu ukuthi kanti lapha lasilahla nje siyenzeni siku-crisis sisemazweni sifuna uncedo kuyezwakala mhlawumbe ngelinye ilanga ubezanyikinyeka laye kancane.
But Sibanda, you know, I'm lucky that with this is the day that the Lord has made, and I will rejoice. The genetic. So I'm happy that is the idea. But Sibanda, if I can ask you, do you know that in South Africa we have got brothers and sisters who are not working? They just want to be in South Africa because they ran away from Zimbabwe, you know. But in South Africa they are doing nothing. You know, they are doing nothing there, but Roma street. Honestly now, I mean, is it not easier to go and suffer back home now without seven?
Right, in South Africa, we are talking of a thing that in the short run, and we have got a crisis called. The truth that remains is they are roaming, but better looked after, or they are surviving, they are striving better than they are in Zimbabwe. Can you imagine roaming Guma Street in Zimbabwe? You know, now Roma also, like people are saying, for example, the reason why people go there is employment. Slama chances of getting employed. Sebenza lala laphana. Ekhaya akula msebenzi, akula lutho esiluthola, akula msebenzi. Even worse, akula entertainment. Akula we are robbed or feel like the wood. Akula opportunity lana ukuthi umuntu uzakuya cinema abe the life lana esakhula ngayo siyaziyo ukuthi ekisa saphosa sakhula sakholisa sachaza. Akula umuntu ongachaza ngayo ngumuntu omutsha. So there's a reason why they prefer to roam in South Africa than to roam back home. So ngibisela ekhaya uthi sungibisele ngiye ngunike ama problems ngizabamba inkunzi ngizayenza all these other problems ezikhona ngoba into esingamelanga sikhohlwe is influx of the population, especially when it's sudden. It comes with other social problems or economic problems and even more problems, you know, than what we can perceive. Yeah, but so that's the reality of the issue. I want to have a name and one that is advisable. I won't advise that unless I'm prepared. That's why environmental impact assessment or you know ukuthi nxa abantu bebuya kusenzakala development enjenganale kuyinokuzayenzakala ukuze bebe prepared to deal with it. At the moment, okay, we want people to go back home. Then if we get our problems, as now assess as what are other problems that they will give you. You know, if we get our problems, so in a way, you might find what to put the lap, you need to commit more resources than you are committing now.
Guys, I understand. You was alright. I enjoy when you're saying that. So
yeah.
Yeah, ikhona lokhu sasisaba lezimpi lapha abantu bengenzi lutho bahlala ama-decades. So kungcono, right? All I'm saying is kuzaba nobunzima kulobunzima lakathesi and we will survive it better, supportana better as ama-sales khona ukuthi right just establish isihlobo zakho and a few people abaseduze la ubancedise where you can. That's the way to go. Kulokuthi ubuyele uyethola ukuthi sufela more, you know because okathesa abantu bayafa ngeCovid, kathesa abanye bayafa ngemikhuhlane esingaziyo, abanye bathi typhoid, kathesa uyayangisa ukuzothiwa abantu abadala balephelagra i-malnutrition sesingani sesomalia thina lapha okusenzakala kubo Somalia labo Ethiopia sokusenzakala lakithi kuyayangisa ukuthi right khangela ukuthi right as we speak kule load shedding akulamanzi, you put more of opinions what will happen to those already overstrained services ukuthi akulamanzi, akulamagetsi, akula zibhedlela, akula transport, yabona ubuye uvele egoli vele awusakujahelanga uhambe ngenyawo usuke ephumula usiya etown. What will happen to that person? So we'll create violence, we'll create even more things that we won't be able to deal with. You know, as we're speaking, we are not able to deal with the crisis yamanzi. We are not able to deal with the mkhuhlane eminye singasaba le COVID esikhona ekhaya. You know, we're not able to provide with food. You see, so we're not able to deal with that small pillar esilayo ekhaya nje. We're not able to support or meet their needs. So what will happen? We bring more, if we overload the service more, overload the system more, the health system, what will happen? What will happen if we take, because during the transportation, it means we are actually promoting the spread of COVID. You have seen during this time, abantu bebe quarantine, for example, uthola ukuthi abantu ba quarantine abalamanzi bakuphela abanye mina believe ukuthi more people were getting more diseases ngendaba zokwehluka of the quarantine. If we even look at the first case ukuthi kunomuntu othobanje ukuthi wayengena probably wathi wayengana sana wayengena wahamba wayethelela ama-examples. So it's not for people what has become of the country where they are going, you know, because the chances are even abantu ade bezavikeleka bazathola umkhuhlane.
There's a question here. Someone is asking, Lord, if you want to ask me as you are a journalist, let's contribute to this for our brothers. If someone is asking you, caller Smanda, he's saying, so you are saying we rather overload South Africa. That's what is, I mean, you know.
No, not necessarily that we overload. South Africa is overloaded as we speak, but we are trying to save humanity at the same time. And we have to do it with the wisdom, proceed with caution, because at the end of the day, we don't want a situation whereby it becomes catastrophic to South Africa and to us. Like, I'm not saying, yes, South Africa has always been overloaded. We are not denying, and we are grateful for the support. You know, we're not denying that. But then, in as much as we admit ukuthi abantu bethu ngabekhaya, Anjo, because I mean, let's put it in this way. Let me make it simple. Overloaded South Africa, is it not better? South Africa overloaded as it is, or multitudes of people dying, or thousands more dying every day, or similarly a catastrophic situation whereby will die of COVID, will die of other diseases, will die of famine. Remember, other diseases that will strike, that will do more harm than the COVID. Other like acute diseases, like diarrheal diseases that will destroy a population more than, you see. So let's not be narrow-minded to focus only on COVID. There's diseases that are looming in Zimbabwe, cholera, typhoid. You know, you don't want people returning and all of a sudden there's cholera on top of corona. So let's be wise. Let's just think. That's why I said, like, we've got a short term. Plans on a short term. If you want to offload the population in South Africa, overload. That's not a thing that you can do overnight. Whether you like it or not, it's not feasible. It's really not. Unless you want to create any disaster, any atomic bomb, go southern part of Africa.
No, thank you so much, Down.
Yeah, that's what also my views, my brother Philip. So, sorry?
Were you asking the caller or you were just adding?
No, I was adding to say
okay, Dao, thank you so much, Dao.
You're welcome, Baba.
Thank you. Yeah,
my point also is to, as I stressed very much again, we need to help people from where they are, because we might create more problems for those people. where they are going. You see, so wherever they need help, if we can help them from where they are, let us help them from where they are, because other people, they have more than 30 years, Bella. You understand? You can imagine me. I've more than 20 years in South Africa. I've built a family here. I'm married here. I've married a South African. I'm here. You understand? I'm in South Africa.
Loaz, I want to I want to read that question from my maluma Mlapana umalume Utami.
Yes,
yes, I want to read this question. Nyasha, remember, istimate isebenzisa nge-mobile phone, so ingakhulelwa ngiyakwanisa mina ukungabonakali. So continue taking over as a, you know, I've trained you how to do it. But I've got a question from Malume, or it's not a question, he's saying Malume Utami is well known, he's doing very well with social media. Uti, who gets to make that call on who and when should go back home? Who will they agree to go back here? Would any of us here agree ukuthi kona sihambe back komnarafini or kuthiwa komnarafini bambiza bathi ngumnarafini? Uyasibuza ukuthi mina nginje ngihlala e-UK ngingavuma na ukusuka lapha ngihambe komnarafini na? Ikhona laphana uzethi laphana manje mfana. So izayandelwa laphana mina lizabona sengizile, but continue with the topic. This is not my topic, it's for all of you. So kubuye ijaka kompofu laphana, so kubuye uzethi ojayela ukuthi yebo malume uyangizwa yini malume, yebo malume uyangizwa yini malume. Namhlanje sozabe lokho eziphinda njenge-record. Right, welcome umpofu laphana Jaheltana.
Thina. Hayi how are you? Ngicela uphume ngijapele nje umuntu osanda ungena.
Hold on, Zed. Hold on. Kaulani, how are you?
Mbuye ngikhokhile vele masinyane madoda.
Kaulani.
Hello, ninjani bani sihlobo, ninjani lonke?
Yes. Zed, how are you?
Ngiyaphila malume ninjani nabanje abantwana?
Siyaphila lonke sizwe likhaya. Banjani uzagcina ukhulumele emasekweni. Don't ever say things like that in a platform like this. Ngoba omunye umuntu abe ngafuna ukwazi ukuthi wenzakalani. Right, Khawulani usiphathele nje Jaheltana. All right, usiphatheleni Khawulani, what have you brought us? Khawulani, can you hear us? Nya Mpofu? Right, Zet. Continue, Zet. This is your topic, guys. Let's talk about this.
We have to be honest with each other when it comes to this.
Yeah.
When it comes to South Africa, we have to be honest and tell each other the truth. As Umalume, I heard one of the Malumes say, South Africa, people have been there for years and years and years, 20, 30, 40, 50 years. They have to prepare. This is what they have to do. It's easy for me to go in Zimbabwe than it is for me to South Africa. It's hard. Malum. South Africa like hit diaspora and Jengami saying diaspora. Till COVID. South Africa did not put money ngapha. Levon. If financial thing of financial the most important thing with the sonke this is where the problem is. But in South Africa, South Africa, they have to prepare. They've always been known Malume for preparation. The organization, the planning. They've always been good at that. Right? South Africa, they've always been good at that. So our mechanisms on allow bayafaka kade prevent into COVID. Out of everyone else, they are the ones that have been in diaspora more than anyone. They understand South Africa better than me and you. You understand the environment that you live in. Right? sonke siyakwazi khona ukuthi amakhiwa anjani thina esingapha esihlala ngapha kuma-western world. We understand ukuthi amakhiwa abheva njani. Ngawumkhiwa mnebe engani unika i-racism, ngikwazi ukuthi ngizazuza imali ngincede umalume uFilipo, ngizayithatha i-racism nale ngihole nika imali ngincede umalume uFilipo. Ngiyazi umumo engikuwo mina la. I do not have illusions about it. Hayi mina uba ngumZimbabwe ngikuqalisela eminyango la malume. Uyayizwa into engishoyo? Ngiyayithathe ikhiye ngene eminyango. This is where my Zimbabwe starts. South Africa now they have to turn around and start preparing madoda. Singadlali. Lapha ngiyazo sikhuluma ngokuthi ukudla and everything else. That is the minimum. I-COVID izasiqeda. Izasiqeda and ukuze thina siphumelele ukuthi sibambaneni singabantu ube kwazi ukuthi omunye kuhamba njani next door. Ufunani next door. Right? Kuyafunakala more than ukudla at one point kuyafunakala izimota abantu sebe drivers okuhanjwe ezibhedlela. You have to organize that. Your transport system. Omalayitha bona labana beqalisa ukuconverta, uqalisa ukuthatha ilokhu abantu begijimisela esibhedlela, kuthatha izidumbu kugijimisela somewhere else. Siduduzaneni njengabantu. The only thing that we have to do is to survive this. But this is the funny thing about life.
Are we going to survive this though?
100%.
Are we going to survive it?
100%, madam. We are going to survive it. But you are not going to survive it as what you are now, as a full family.
Lord, do you want to ask a question to Z? I can see your fingers.
Yes.
Yes.
Kaulani, can you hear me? Kaulani, can you hear me?
Angana
Alikeli imbingelele khonapho engcenye uyabe ngizwa lina elizwa Z akubingelele uKhaulani Mpofu lapho.
Mpofu, uyangizwa? Hayi.
Hayi shita Mpofu uyezwa? Awathi ufreezing.
Ufreezile man.
Okay. All right. Lokuzeni Lwazi ufuna ukubuza kuZethi. Let's enjoy this topic, brothers.
Yes.
Because we don't want to divert this topic. We want to leave it on the topic. How can we help our brothers? Today we are talking about our brothers in South Africa. Yes. So Duna, we are here to contribute. Don't miss. We want to
hayi ngikhona bengisalalele uZethi lapha ngifuna ukuphendula after ulwazi.
Okay,
ngena Lwazi.
Uyabona Zethi ne?
Yebo.
Ukuthi unesikhathi esinganani use South Africa noma sincane noma sikhulu. Someone still has a choice. If we are saying we're not going to help our brothers, because we have to take care of our neighbors. So the next person that I'm seeing, yes, I have a family, but the next person that I'm seeing is my brother who is here in Hebrew, who is in Perea, who is in Newville. So when it comes to helping you, each and every person decides where to help, as long it is help. You understand? And it serves me right when I'm helping. You see, of course, maybe when you are talking about corporate helping, also I'm a corporate helping is also a person decides, must decide who do you want to help, and the person feels compelled to know, I think I can help there, and I can. So let's help where we can. We have brothers that are suffering here. They have situations at home.
No, continue.
Okay.
Continue.
We have brothers that we have here who are in serious situations. You understand? That we see every day, that you cannot turn a blind eye on it. You understand?
Yes.
Hence also we are still helping at home. So it depends where do you want to help. And because if we begin to say, no, our South Africa, we are not going to help them and all those kind of things. And then now it's either we are discriminating or we are thinking that South Africa is like UK or it's like Canada. No, it's South Africa now has come to be like one of our that's how South Africa has become. You understand? So it's not now a special place where now when I'm going home as Zimbabwe, when I'm going there, still to me is still imali engiphethe. You find someone who is in Zimbabwe is a better man than the one that I'm carrying. So it has become one of our city to be in South Africa. You understand? So it's not like a special place the way that it was. Yes.
Ngifuna understand ukuthi ngithina. Yes. At the end of the day, you have to understand something. South Africa itself has to put mechanisms to help itself. When I mean South Africa, I'm Zimbabweans as South Africa.
Okay.
Do not think there is any help coming from outside. South Africa, we're not planning for it. We thought to ourselves, mechanisms like what we've turned around and discovered, what we've discovered, the program is very clear. You have to help from the beginning. But at the end of the day, you've got two choices. You either help me, is more than imali wena ufanele uyikhiphe 100 rand yokuthi uncedise nyilweni nidle konokho uyabona ngoba laba sizangcwabana lapha. This is the only thing. Either sichayisana kathesi sinceda into singafi okumbe sichayisana emfeni sesiforce ukuthi sikhiphe izimali manje ukuthi izidumbo zihambe kumbe siqalisa ukuhamba siye njani sefihla abantu emapark eSouth Africa. This is the choice that Zimbabweans have in South Africa. We have to put mechanisms, guys, and a problem lands because you are in COVID already. Tina, we had this talk about January. Sipopotisana about January, the guys first meeting. Lina lisela card. So it's kind of some debate lisela so. And more people are going to die. More people are going to suffer. And when more people are going to die, don't take it, guys, within Kulmuti, who's a permanent in the city. We have Ubaba Oiwani, Mama Mepila, Sarah Sunzi, Labantuan. These are Zan. What are you going to do? Those are your friends, families. Are you going to jump them again? So I'm a street kid. These are Zan, my families on Alana, Minea, listen, and such on a panic. Underlying conditions or HIV. What are you going to do with my family in South Africa? I'm going to 3. What are you going to do now? So now you end up having 2 countries that are in shit. Zimbabwe and South Africa now with your children's friends. Or your friends' children needing your help. So now you've got a chance. You either help now. Guys, I am not lying to you. It's not an easy thing to do. But it's more easier than utising Wabani. I'm not saying we will stop farmers Zimbabweans. No. We are minimizing. But it's like njengezinja phandle lapha sizayenzani nabantwana bona abanesibaziyo is where my problem is.
I agree with Uzet. I agree with Uzet. Uzet, stage esikuso is not about preventing it. We are mitigating. So it's a stage where we should mitigate. So that's what we should do now. It's too late to try and do izinto zokustopa. We had that chance and we failed, and we can't commit our resources in stopping this thing. So the thing is, commit our resources. You mitigate, try to prevent, try to minimize. There is minimize the damage control. That is where we are. That's the stage where we are. That's more like COVID is corner, and with other situations we don't want to worsen. You see, so we are not worsening, we are minimizing the damage. There's no way COVID is blood. There's no way stop now. Let's mitigate. And the other point that I liked from Muzet was people have been in South Africa. They are established. They know every corner in South Africa. They know who to contact. Anything. I cannot do it better than them because they know their territory. So why are they not coming together? They should be supported. They come together and learn to solve my problems. Zimbabweans in South Africa, in as much as we come together, like sometimes, because sometimes it becomes too much to take. Right? You want to help the Zimbabweans in the UK, help the Zimbabweans back home, help the Zimbabweans in South Africa. It's really difficult. So why can't they form structures? Where do they fit in? That's the truth. That's because with us, as I said, diaspora, like let's focus it in care worker, for example. How much money do we get that will sustain people eslabo lapha izimuli zethu, izimuli eziseZimbabwe, lemuli eziseSouth Africa? You see, so let's not overcommit our resources or promise things that we won't sustain at the end of it all. So that's why I'm eating. If you can support, that's better, that's good. If you can support at a smaller scale, because everybody's hard hitting a COVID. Like I watch my income, it's changed. And most of those people abathi bafuna ukugijimisa income yena lana babevele beyithola abaningi bakhona basithiyile, yabona. So in as much as we want to support, we also need to be careful. We also need to understand which incomes that this is a trimmer, this is we won't earn the similar monies. Let's not just assume if Britain is the same. Britain is not the same as well. So that's why I'm
hold on. Mpofu, uyasizwa kathesi Mpofu.
Muted.
Mpofu. Omunye akakambize lapho uMpofu engxenyiseleni. Okay. So guys, this program is not a gender program. Oh Mama Bangabi, where are the ladies to discuss about this? Mpofu, can you hear us?
So what thing sign out each one thing then saying boom.
I think Umpofu freezile again.
Usafuthi Umpofu. Right, mina into
message amtshele right
mina into engifuna ukuyitsho ukuthi sometimes antu abonti like what we have done esikwenzayo thina la sihlezi asilawo ama South Africans ankhona asila nkokeli zankhona asila bathi thina senza lokhu sifuna support le. Sometimes you'll prescribe a solution like to the problem engekhoyo. Like all I'm trying to say is we haven't been in that situation where we assess our needs, our South African. How many people really want to go home? Because they are not talking about going back home. I mean, all the people abangicela something, abacela ukuthi sicela imali yokubuyela bhuti lapha ziyabheda. Hayi sicela usibhadalele rent, sicela ukudla. They still want to like hold on. Bale themba lokuthi ngale kungcono kule khaya. You see? So in a way, before you do any kind of a survey or an assessment, uzahambisa amabhasi uthola ukuthi empty, people don't want to live life yabo eseGoli. Babona ngani ukufa eGoli kungcono kulokufa kusekhaya. And siyakwazi khona lokho. Yabona? Liqiniso lona lelo ukuthi ingwenye esemanzini eLimpopo engxenye ingcono kulenye ingwenye esiyaziyo khona le elizweni lelo. So umuntu yakhetha leyani ingwenye esemanzini. So ungakhangela i-risk aba-risk akhona that's associated with the journey yokuya khonale. Yikho uzabona khona ukuthi people are most likely not to want to go back ekhaya. So uzafaka amabhasi akhona, uwafake o-Greyhound lani umuntu akhethe ukuhlala eMkhukhwini kumbe akhethe ukuhlala eHillbrow. Akumnandi. eHillbrow zange kube kumnandi. Ngihambile khona recently. Isithintshila isafanani. Ukuthi there's no life there. Abantu bakhona kumele ngaba kubona kudala ukuthi akusaphileki la babuyela. But sebakhetha sebenzisa inqumo sokuthi thina sisila. So uzababisela na. Sebe labafazi khona le, balabantwana khona le, abasazi
sebabhubha abanye baye diaspora so baye ngaphi beyiqalisa ngaphi after decades of being in South Africa. Alright, ngicela ukuphendula mfowethu. Uyazi ukuthi i-topic into ekhuluma uyazi ukuthi abafowethu la ku ZN said gathesi abantu abaningi abase South Africa, what I noticed ngike ngahlala mina eSouth, the South Africa abantu abase South, they are not united, especially abantu ama-Zimbabweans. They're not united even a bit. Bengakho united, it comes even ku situation whereby when someone dies, ukwazi ukuthi this person is a Zimbabwean. We fail even to help umuntu wangikhona ukuthi abezongcwatsha ekhaya kuze sokuthwele nzima umuntu senzima sokunzima, especially eJoburg. Let me go to Cape Town. Cape Town, they've realized this, like abantu abase UK. Cape Town, when someone dies, they make sure they've got something whereby they contribute. Even Cape Town, ukudla kathesa ama-Zimbabweans that are in Cape Town bayancedisana like uZethi ekukhulumini. But abanye uthona sithi yabanceda ngokudla nti ucina usubona ukuthi kwesinye isikhathi umuntu wangikhona eqalisa phela ukunceda la kumele ukuthi unceda la uzizama ukuthi uzincedise at the same time. Manje most of them ungaqasa ukunceda bese funa irent yonke into yena ukuthi abe lento la encane emncedisayo akaselako. So sometimes ucina ubona ukuthi kuphenduka ekhaya ingwenye esekhaya izibe ngcono kunalana esemfuleni ngoba esekhaya uzaphela lokhu khala njengathi abanye isikhale kodwa uzacina unjani uthele ngoba
there's no way. I mean, such is our culture as Zimbabweans ukuthi asibambananga sikho ikho kumele sipromote ukuthi sibambane. When you assume ukuthi abantu abangapha babambene la ngapha siyafanana asibambananga sila structures ezicacileyo asilabo baba ukuthi sile support yabo baba sinje so silo Philip la ule nhlanhla la ule lokhuza yakhe siyafanana sonke we just meet kuma social media asila structure ukuthi as we speak today ongathi singathi sile NGO kumbe sile support yokuthi sizalinika amabhasi ingaphi ngaphandle ukuthi uPhilip aqalise ukuthi hayi sengicela kaceli egroupini eyaziwayo ucela kumphakathi nje ukuthi hayi engxenye yabona kosikhathi asistruggle kulezi zinto eziningi esizamayo zipe asibambananga yonke indawo so ungathembi ukuthi thina ngapha sibambene sizalisiza qalani khona ngapha kubambana and make ways forward lezi njengabona labo baqambayo ukuthi baqalisa khona lapho liqalisa ukufaka ama-rules ukuthi siyakunceda kwesikhathi esingaka ngemva kwesikhathi lesi buya la uzonceda yabo ngoba such is i-dependent syndrome ikhona konke ungazi uye ngaphi kuyithi abezimbabwe uye kwalaba bama-benefits abakhona lapho uye ngaphi umuntu angathola mbijana yabe lokhu efuna ukuthola yabona so into ejayelekile ungathi ikhona kini lodwa into ekhona indawo yonke into ekhona la kithi khona lapha sibambananga so ungakhali ukhangela kithi lathi singabambananga.
That's a problem, guys.
But
that's
my
a problem
question, listen, guys, before Zeti comes in, guys, I can see comments of people saying, let's meet in such a place. People are not allowed to gather now. People are not allowed to meet anywhere. So, I mean, guys, that's why I came with the topic that, I mean, because you are not allowed even to go to a certain place to go and do a donation. Am I right or am I wrong, guys?
Exactly, which is why we are mitigating, Anto. Philip, which is why we are mitigating. Isikhathi sokuhlangana senza imhlangano asekho la ku ZTSA. Damage control. Understand ukuthi esikwenza now i-damage control minimizing. Yabona? So even when we are prescribing ama-solutions, let there be ama-solutions of mitigating, minimizing ama-effects, damage control, you know. Akusela isikhathi sokuthi you fully prevent this.
Hold on. I just want, guys, just hold on. I've got a caller from South Africa. Caller, can you raise up your hair, your voice? Nyasha?
Yes.
Can you see that name? Kudakwashe Tsula? Can you see that?
Yes.
Can you send him a link, please, on Messenger if you can?
All right.
Or either of you, Zet or anyone, can you send this guy? While we've got a caller from South Africa. How are you, caller?
I'm good, Ninja.
No, let's try and accommodate you guys. You know that English is not our first language. but let's accommodate every Zimbabwean by trying to mix with English and broken whatever, so that all Zimbabwean can take this. I'm saying those who want to go back to Zimbabwe, they must go. That's what I am saying. It's me who is saying that, because I cannot you know what, sponsor people for the next 4 years or 5 years or 10 years. But the guys have got the right, okay, laba abantu abathi blind, but hayi ozethi bayachinga lapha, nduna bayachinga, bani. So what's your contribution, brother?
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, mina ngicabanga ukuthi madoda yabona isimo sala South Africa ne, it's each man for himself. Akula muntu onceda omunye umuntu. Why? Ngoba sina almost 4 months abantu bevalele la. So umuntu nomuntu uzama ukubambanisa lokho akutholayo azibekele yena ukuthi ekwazi ukuphila. Kunabantu abakoloda ama-rents, kunabantu abanye banesikhathi bengasebenzi, bekade bekoloda i-rent, abanakudla abanaki. So now sine corona, kuzofika esinye isikhathi sokuthi maybe abantu sebezoqalisa ukubulawa yi-corona le, kungabantu bakithi. And labo bantu uthola ukuthi kabasebenzi, bebangasebenzi sonke isikhathi. Who will be ukuthi uzokwazi ukuthatha labo bantu abahambise ekhaya? Imali lezo zizobuya kuphi? Kwengcono ukuthi abantu bakwazi ukuhamba manje basese-right, abasaphila, basase-health. Ngicabanga ukuthi it's a good idea ukuthi if ubona ukuthi impilo ayisekho right, awusakwazi ukuzi-afforda wena, ukhona ukuhamba usaphila, usase-right ekhaya, ngoba impilo yalana i-expensive madoda. Ukuthi udle kumele usebenzise imali. So who will do that ukuthi everyday life yakho kumele uspendele umuntu imali? Ngoba i-South Africa impilo is expensive. Ekhaya yebo impilo i-hard, but it's not expensive. Emakhaya abantu bayakwazi ukuyogayisa lena imilimile labalimileyo, and then you can niyadla umbhida nani ukwazi ukuphila, rather than ukuthi mawulana madoda impilo enzima. Angifuna ukutshela manje siyakwazi ukuthi thina abantu baseZimbabwe masihlangana mawuthola umuntu waseZimbabwe estruggle, yila sijabula khona ukuthi angibone ukuthi mina ngingcono than yena. That rightness leya asincedani, leyo nto ayikho. As long as you are better than the other, that's where I feel like happy. And ngibe that thing yokusibonisa ukuthi yabona mina South Africa ngitop. You understand? So indaba le ukuthi sincedane kuphi mina ngibona ngathi it's not good. If umuntu ekhona ukuhamba kusasengcono, kwengcono abantu baye ekhaya madodana.
My brother, you are in South Africa. You are in South Africa.
Yes.
At the moment, tell us for our brothers who are outside South Africa at the moment, how is the morale in South Africa with the COVID-19?
As it stands, you can't tell ukuthi there is corona. Why? Because abantu sebekhathele, abantu badinga ukudla. You understand? Yebo manje abantu sebesaba through the fact ukuthi ama cases they are going up rapidly. Abantu sebeqala ukubonisa ukuthi lento lena ngani serious, and abantu sebesaba. But still abantu they want to be out there ukuthi basose ukudla. But still let me tell you ukuthi if you can go to a mall, you can easily tell ukuthi this one is a foreign, because umuntu uyakwazi ukungena ayothenga isinkwa se 4 rand 7 rand lesa-Shoprite aphume lesinkwa nje.
Hello?
Yebo. Kulo muntu ole TV la.
So now you can easily
Umalume, I think umalume ngapha le TV.
Kuma-mall Dawudi abantu bangena ngama-line. You can't just ufika e-mall ufika ungena. Uyakwazi ukubamba i-line maybe for 2 hours. Imagine umuntu uzoma for 2 hours ebamba i-line afike athenge isinkwa se-7 rand. Abuyele endlini. You can easily see abanye abantu babephusha ama-trolley, but you can easily see ukuthi impilo inzima, and it's not easy at all. Like it's not easy. Abanye bayakutshwa ezindlini, abanama-rent. So it's very difficult. Mina, I would always say it's rather be easier now ukuthi umuntu ahambe. Sinesikhathi sokuthi umuntu makagula elana le ku-easy ukuthi kuhambisa leyo muntu ekhaya asase-right than ukuthi sokuyisidumbu or akasakwazi ukwenza next ukuthi limgibeza ibhasi akusayenzi. So now I think people should try to ukuthi bazibonele bona ukuthi how can ngizovuka nginjani kusasa. If it's not, then kwangcono umuntu aye ekhaya. Like seriously, ukuhlupheka kusekhaya kungcono. Now kuyinhlekiso mawubona abantu like ubona abantu bambashile ubona like akuyenzi madoda ngifuna ukutshela manga akuyenzi like serious.
So you are saying people should if let's use the word if because you know what, we don't want people to say you're telling people to go home, but the word if for me you are saying if they can go home. And then the number is when they're in Zimbabwe because it's cheaper. That's what you're saying.
Exactly. And another thing, Taone, I know you have been helping people. I know a lot of people have been helping each other. But bet me, guys, if you can check the percentage, it's not even a quarter of abantu abafuni help. So we still have in number abantu abaningi abasa struggling bangakatholi help, and they are still continuing struggling here in South Africa. So we might say let's help them, but who are we helping? Maybe help those you know, or labo obaziyo, or ihlobo zakho, or abangani. But we have a lot. Hey, they are too much. We are too many. So we might say, guys, abantu abafuna uncedo baningi kakhulu, and labo sibancedayo thina yilabo sibaziyo. So what I'm saying, if like umuntu ebona ukuthi kusasa like alikho, like most ungasasebenzi awusakwazi ukuthi uyibhadale irent, awusakwazi ukuthenga ukudla, it would rather be easy ukuthi ihelp ibe ukuthi uye ekhaya.
ukhona yena Sibanda ngibuze ukhona yena ngithi mbuze kancane nyakuzo ngithi ukhona ndombuzo kukhola.
1 second uzambuza. I wish everyone who is listening, I wish my MC, I think I received about 7 different entrepreneurs. You know, it's like they will copy each other. But Philip, how can I die when you are there? Philip, how can I die? You know, it's not, you know, and you know, it's painful when you read the comments of these people in South Africa. 1, abalama paper. 2, genuinely they don't have decent jobs, and they are struggling. So that's why I thought, you know, guys, let's discuss and help and see how we can help. I cannot help my daughter. This COVID-19 is there. Let's not lie. When it came February, we thought we are maybe in July, but we are seeing which one of their things. Second phase is coming. So we need to be ready about these guys. Right. Kevin, go on, Kevin. Guys, but this thing must be a gender thing. We want to hear ladies. We want to hear mama. Welcome, Umasi. We want to hear mama. That was his Kuduma. Who is this done? Kevin, you want to ask the call?
Ukhuluma engapi? Akakho egoli yini? All right, nice South Africa. Yena kahambi. Bayibona ungahambi.
Usemsebenzini.
Right. I-situation eyenzakalayo mina that I've seen lama relatives anjengakhona lokho ukuthi right, you guys in South Africa, you are not foreseeing where you are going. Right. Lonke labe libambele lento nethize. Abanye hope nje ukuthi ngizathola umsebenzi kuba umsebenzi uzafuna. Abanye bezathola umsebenzi uphelile kumbe njani. You guys are not going when it's time to go. Then nxa seli desperate linjani, that's when you need our help. And bonke abantu abakhona mina embazwa bese South Africa, none of them says ukuthi ngicela imali kuyekhaya. Bafuna ukubhadala i-rent, bafuna ukusurvive for now. They are hopeful. So the thing is, in as much as we agree ukuthi kulobunzima nxa abantu sebebuyela sebegula, abaqalisanga ngathesi ukubabisela sebefile. Angitsho asonto eqalisayo. And bonke abantu bangikhona, they will hang in there till the last breath bese South Africa. So we are talking of a culture that is there amongst ama-Zimbabweans in South Africa. This is how they live. Ukuthi bazahlala thile abanye beze bebuyele besezimoteni ama-traileni sebebuyela sebefile sebethule. So right, in as much as you sympathize, you are sympathizing, Kola, you are seeing the situations, but to those people that you are sympathizing with, most of them still want to hang on. They still have a hope there in South Africa than there is the hope in Zimbabwe. So in a way, I'm still trying to say, libabisela njani abantu abangafuni ukubiselwa, because mina with all my relatives that I support, abanye vele abasebenzi, abanye banjani bacela imali yerent bayacelana, all of them don't want to go back home. Omunye lo mntwana omncane as we speak Victor, she doesn't still want to go back home. So libabisela njani abantu abangabuyile abangafuni ukubuyela, because it's been a culture from kudala thina angazi in other regions, but in Matabeleland ababuyela abantu bankhona balenkani ngazi ngcono bebuyela sebedonswa yitrailer. You see?
But can I come in?
Hold on, Kevin. Continue, Connor. Guys, engage. Mpofu, can you hear us now? Mpofu, can you hear us? Right, continue, Connor.
Yeah, bengifuna ukuthi mina uyazi ukuthi kudala abantu basabuya le-South Africa bekunento ukuthi abantu bebafika ekhaya bekhamba amanga kuthi mina ngisebenza FM, mina ngenza njani, abantu baze behalela ukubuya masofika inzima and umuntu akasakwazi ukuthi mawufika la umuntu akubalekele akujiyele nje ukuthi hayi mina impilo yami ilana wena njengoba solana qala kwakho ubona ukuthi usenza njani. But now the thing is nina abazitshela ukuthi nithi nizonceda or enizama ukunceda. I think you are the people kumele nitshela abantu iqiniso. If when you know that you can't help someone maybe for so much time or whatever, when you help mtshele straight, maybe ubhuti wakho mtshele yazini imali engikuthumela yona lena kunzima nakimi, ngicelana ukuthi ubone iplan ukuthi if ukuthi izinto azikho right, what's the best plan we can do. Nami ngisabambile nyana so ungathi maybe you can afford to help that someone until and until mtshele umuntu ukuthi no yazini njengoba ubona nami nginokubeka isandla. It's not easy. So kuzofika isikhathi sokuthi nami vele angisakwazi maybe kuphuma ngisiya kubi emsebenzini maybe sizokuthi sekune level 5 again. No one will be able to ukuthi aye emsebenzini. Who will be able to say to help someone? So ngicabanga ukuthi nina futhi again enizama ukusinceda or elizama ukunceda abanye abantu, you should be open ukuthi guys, let's do permanent solutions rather than to selana manga kuba ngathi I can because today nigga 200 rand.
Mina nasi ngicongena wala bamadum.
Ngicongena. Khuluma zethu.
Mina nasi inkinga enlayo with abantu ama-Zimbabweans wherever you find them. We think ukuthi siyaduduzana kakhulu ngento ezingena ncedo. Sibambana ngama-gloves njengabantwana. South Africa has never been easy. It has always been hard. South Africa has always been hard. South Africa 90s, it has always been hard. We have always helped each other. That was the rule. Angwazi ukuthi laba babuye ekatesi irule lenye engancedani bayithethe ngaphi. Ukuze hlale emakhethenini. Zahlale emakhethenini ngoba omunye wayele plate lingelakhe embona mandubeka wanthatha wafaka ikhetheni wamfaka eceleni lami ngexoxa omunye phandle yafaka ikhetheni elinye zacela zamakhetheni ayi5 erumini eyi1 nokuncedana. We have always helped each other. So lokho kubuya khathesi ukuthi kuthiwa ngoba khathesi abantu sebekwanisa ukusebenza. Now you've got more Zimbabweans working better jobs than what we did in the 90s, in the 80s. You got more Zimbabweans with more money.
One second, Zed. Guys, for those who are asking for the link, instead of me sending the link to your messengers, Go to my page, Philip Sibanda. I've sent the link live because I cannot send everyone because probably we are not friends. So go to my page, you will see a StreamYard and just click the link and come in for those who want to contribute. Ladies, where are you? Oh, Mama Linga, this topic, let's talk. Let's enjoy the topic. There's someone who's trying to call me directly on my number, Don't call me on that number. I'm using it, Cornelius.
Can I say something? I can give some others a chance, please.
Yes.
Pictures and charts izolo kuthiwa there was a nurse who was bragging ukuthi yena ubekabulala ama-foreigners if bafika bane corona. She said I can't like ukuthi ancede i-foreigner nomshini abagibo besifa. So uthi yena she can easily plug off the machine and help her fellow South African and let them die because laba bantu dala bebahlukumeza dala begcwelelana nani. So if the situation will come to that, then sinenkinga madoda. Angazi ukuthi niwabonile lawa ama-charts ngani ngama-pictures.
Siwabonile. But nansi problem elingafuna ukudila ngayo. You understand the environment. South Africa has not changed its behavior. South Africans have not changed the behavior. You understand? Indaba yethu sakade singuneslo one. Amapolisa wonke lana isitophe igaqweni indaba lingayethukanga.
What if it
was turning around and refusing abantwana bethu ukuthi behambe esikole eSouth Africa indaba lingayethuki. Into leyo madoda lo unesu ngcono ulitshela fair. Ngaleli elifuna ukuhambisa khona abantu igovernment manje liqeda in numbers. So at the end of the day, people have got a choice.
I have to hang up.
All right.
People have got a choice. And they have to understand the truth. And the truth is this.
On the write that number. Your phone.
We've got more Zimbabweans now in better situations than we've ever been. So abayekela ukuba le pride yokuthi bona bafuna ukukhipha amampikitsha ababela ama-champagne. Right? Bekela ukuba le pride ukuthi bona bagqoke bahamba ngezimoto ezingalani abaqalisa ukunceda abantu babo. We came to this situation khona lapha la e-England when singela amaphepha and safunda ukuncedana. We learned the hard way because no one was going home.
Omalayisha bankhona zethi ule nkinga khonapho khangela ukuthi bakuchacha njani bekubisela umba bekunceda. Yabona? Asincedane bakubulala. Yeah?
Listen guys, let's stick to our topic. Probably, let's stick to our topic. And let's stick to our topic. And I understand. But so what is the way forward? Where are the ladies? Where, Kevin? Mama Banga.
Yes.
Kids, here nasi problem endayo. This is where my big problem is. Asiqaliseni ukukhuluma amaqiniso. South Africa has never been easy.
True.
Wonke umuntu iqali i-first 1 year yakhe eSouth Africa. Nga umuntu yaphakamisa isandla ethi yena wangena kumnandi. Hawu ulathi ndoda nguwe wedwa. Sonke sangena eSouth Africa madoda sidubeka. Kulabantu labo esadlala sonkeni iphandle laba nje kubabona ezisikhathi kubo Facebook. Sonkeni lapho ePark Station. Sazadojwa ngabanye abadala esingabaziyo. Umuntu ekuzwa ukukhumisa indebele ukuthi wena ngumuntu wanga. Ekuthathe ukugcine la uzube right. I-COVID madoda is nothing special. It's nothing special. It's like any other thing that kills people. Into funa siyenze kubambana and go through it. Sabambana kule AIDS. Abantu bayabambana ama-line umuntu umuntu ekutshela ngama-ARV achayayo kanti anceda abantu. Asezenze the same thing. Because ukuthi singaphenduka ekhaya ngubani ozaphenduka.
We have got someone new here. Hello Connie.
Yebo.
Sanibonani sizwe zakithi zethu ngiyakubona lapho Eta. Sure. Bafethu, the main thing, this is my own opinion. Angazi sizothatha kanjani. But the fact about COVID, what I will tell you, the more people going home, the more we are spreading the COVID. Stay where you are. Stay where you are. That's the best thing you can do for everyone. No matter how stranded you are, wherever you are, stay there. Make plans while you are there. Imagine how many hours does it take you to move from Cape Town or South Africa to Zimbabwe without being tested with COVID? How many people do you interact with on your way home? How many cases every single day that come from diaspora through abantu ababuya ngaphandle from Botswana, Zimbabwe, UK, whatsoever? So guys, the best thing which has to be done, asihlaleni lapha esikhona kuphela. Singahlala lapha esikhona, usuhlaba umkhosi uhleli lapho khona. Understand? As benikhuluma ngokubambana. While you are there in Hebrew, Berea, wherever you are, make those little communications among each other. Spread the word. Put 5 rand on, I don't know, ShopRite kuphi. Nibe nemadlanyana eyokusizana ukungcwaba umuntu we-COVID, whether kungaphi ngaphi, akula dignity. Even in diaspora, we know well, we don't do ama funerals anymore. Right now, there's no need for ukuthi umuntu engafela eGoli uzongcwatshwa njani. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
We trying to save lives here. This is more than a war zone. There's no time for luxury. There's no time for, I don't know how to put it. This thing is a disaster. Yegelanini ubuye ekhaya bafethu. Yegelanini ubuye ekhaya. Hlalani phansi nihluze izingqondo nihleli phansi la elikhona khona. Nidonate lapho elikhona khona. Niyenze utshintsho lapho enikhona khona. Simple. Thank you.
Hayi, ngiyabonga baba. Hold on. Nhlanhla kunjani?
Ngiyaphila Brafil, all right.
Very good. What couple lawo mfana mi ngamafitshane esizwe?
Yeah, ngiyabonga ukwamukeleka kumsakazi. Mina Brafil, mina ngombono wami umuntu ofisayo ukuthi ebuyele ekhaya kahambe kancediswe. Ngikhuluma lokho Brafil lami ngikwenye organization. This week we are coming to about nearly 100 people esibasizileyo in South Africa. But usizo lwethu last only for a month for a family because sibanikeza only 350 so that they can sustain themselves ukuthi bekhokhe izinto as ama basic needs ompuphu and so forth and so forth. Abantu laba for the last 2 months. Right now the same people esabasizayo Brafil, there's the same people futhi ababuyayo futhi badinga usizo. Kuyoze kube nini Brafil? But mina mbona ukuthi Pela singabantu, those who are willing, let's help them. Sibahambise ekhaya ngezwe ukuthi abantu bayakhuluma ukuthi bona besibashipa from South Africa to Zimbabwe labo babe le COVID kuya quarantine azihlobo zikaThixo. So kulama implications la kule mithetho lemigomelo yabifakiwe of ukuthi labo bantu mabefika abahle bese bemixe nomphakathi okhona ngale. So mina ngesingami abantu who are willing ukuthi bebiselwe ekhaya ababiselwe ngenxa ukuthi at the end of the day ku expensive. Last week it costed us more than 10,000. Kulokuthi ukuthi ngabe sisihambisa isidumbu cost only 500 rand. So mina
are you saying those who are willing to go back, then we can help them to go back?
Yes, we can help them because Brafil lapha sibancedisa ngama basic needs. Asikwanisi ukubabhadalela irent. Lapha ngikhuluma about my family members. Ngikhuluma ngomphakathi as a church. Sibancedisa ngama basic needs. Kodwa abanye abazali babekhala even ukuthi ngama rent uthola ukuthi umzalwane ulonkosikazi ulabantwana abayi3 and so forth and so forth. Ngapha ukukudla. Ngapha uhlala endlini umastanda ufuna imali. You understand? So kungcono ukuthi abantu sibahambise ngezindawo enkaya eCholocho ePlumtree ongadingakala irent khona. ngenxa ukuthi lapha mabe South Africa bafa kabili bafa ngehunger bafa ngecorona bafa psychological.
Right, Babanjalo Nhlanhla. Mpofu, can you hear us? Kaulani, can you hear us now? Masi, we welcome you, Masi. How are you, Masi? Nice to hear from you, Masi. We mentioned this before. What's your take on this topic? We really topic it. Should we continue giving them food and pay rent, or mobilize transport for them to go back?
I approach this topic with Dala, but just like everything in people will look at the message and who said the message. In Africa yonke jikelele, we have been very lucky in that we are the last ones who COVID cycle. So each time you prepare, we were given it more than anybody uNkulunkulu wasibona. He saw our problem, was more time than anybody to prepare. 4 months ago, I put out a post in Kuluma about the same thing.
Masi, hold on, sis Masi. I'm Guba Bumlomo Kazlami. Tubankomo, you are not a friend of mine on Facebook. I've sent you a message. Just say hi to me. I've sent you the link. Once you say hi, you can receive the link. Tubankomo. Just say hi to me, then you receive the link. Continue, sis Masi. Sorry, Guba Bumlomo Kazlami.
4 months ago, I put out a post in the city. People in South Africa need to organize and self-help because the toll is going to be difficult for laba bantu bacelayo uncedo have to help themselves lapho lapha bakhona. They have to help eGoli, they have to also help ekhaya. Eventually there will not be enough help to go around. Khathesi sisabambenele South Africa's dugu iZimbabwe izaqala, and I can guarantee you between Zimbabwe and South Africa most people would rather help abasekhaya than abase South Africa. My only advice is that abantu kaba organize ngezindawo lapho abahlala khona bona eSouth Africa. They cannot look for help outside of South Africa. Abanye abacela khona uncedo khona bedlula iCovid khona bebuyele emsebenzini akula mali from outside. Imali ikibo in South Africa if they change their habits. In South Africa itshintshile ama-lockdown rules abo bavula a day of shopping. South Africans ran to shopping malls to buy winter clothes. These are not people who are desperate. If they can have a day of shopping and go and buy impahla zokugqoka. So we need to tell people the truth. Priorities must change. Ngeke wathi hleze ejaradini lingu-6 lishare indlu lonke lifuna ukupheka 1-1. You can't all cook 1-1. Imali shorta. Kumele liqalise ukuba yi-group lina lapha elihlezi khona. Nxa usesontweni qoqanani nxa kuyikuthi irent yahlupha liyedinga indawo lokuhlala lonke. Ukucabanga as individuals in South Africa is what will kill them. They now need to work as groups to reduce our cost, our finances abo. That's what they need to do, number one. Mele beqalisa ukuzigqoqa according to what they each need. Abahlutshwa imali zamarenti ababuthane beyilaba abahlutshwa indawo zokuhlala bayedinga indawo abayi-affordayo bebonke. It will be easier to pay rent libaneni. Abahlutshwa ikudla kabahlale endlini bezwanane nabantu abahlala labo. Instead ukuthi sifake imbiza ezingu-6 thina sisemakhethenini siyi-6. This is your time yokuthi lizwanane lingu-6 kufakwe imbiza eyodwa kudliwe. But if they continue to live as individuals akusoze kubasebenzele. Even lathi here in England, mina ngokwami, I learned to talk to my neighbors because I needed something from them. They needed something from me. Sashare amagabe beans because none of us could leave the house. Sonke we are vulnerable groups. Umakhelwane wami la ngugogo, lami ngingugogo. Sonke kwakungela muntu okwanisa ukuya emashop. Ngazidla beans ngizizonda. So they need to change their mindset. Ama priorities abo atshintshe futhi ngoba at the same time they are dependent asekhaya. How are we going to support South Africa? Si support Tina, si support Zimbabwe. When Zimbabwe's cases go up, nyalitsheli South Africa will be the last of your priorities. There will be your last. Sisababhadalela ama rent khathesi, sibathengela ama food packs khathesi because they are critical. Udubo lona lolu lungavuka lubhedile eZimbabwe akula grocery 1 ezalanda umuntu egoli. So we should not say singama saviors abantu abase South Africa. We cannot do it. Bebodwa, they need to sort themselves out.
100% true.
Right.
That's the fact.
Right. Mina, something to enter, but the studio is full. Right, guys. Do me a favor. Ngizakhupha umpofu laphana ngoba ufrizile laphana. Okay, ngizakhupha umpofu laphana. Ngizaphinda imbise. Right. Kulo muntu kade ufuna ukungena laphana ngubani nguShila. Shila, you are there now. Masi, continue Masi, then sinike omunye chance. Continue Masi.
They need to help themselves. I would say that there's no help coming. There's no help.
Right. Okay. Thanks, Kazam. 1 second, Zet. 1 second. Ungene uFabi laphana ngoba nongene ngoba nongene laphana uFabi. Fabu. Right, Shila Sibanda.
What ngiphume mina abanye bangene la.
Alright, Shila Sibanda. Fabu. Okay. Right. Umasi zethu ngubani ofuna ukukhuluma laphana umasi ukhulume ama finance ncube.
Othi becheck ukuthi ama mic abo meba off.
Yeah, mana bakhaya laphana. Finance ncube check if your mic is open. You know it's interesting kakhulu umasi ukhulume kuhle kakhulu. Ukuthi uzokhuluma lokuthi kona abantu bangahamba ekhaya sithenge imbuzi. Kuba lula. Kuba lula singahleka sibili sihleke kodwa is true mhlahla is true zethu ukuthi kona ukudubeka kwelakini kungcono liyahamba liyethenga imbuzi erenkini libulale laphana lithove another 2 weeks but unhlanhla la uthe labo abafuna ukuhamba they must go, you know. Let's continue. Okay,
uxolo kancane Vodloza
ikhuluma ke
Vodloza
yebo ngubani
mina ngikhona bengifuna ukwazi i-procedure yokusuka kwabantu from eSouth Africa mabese bus before in fact uma usuka to take a test and then the way transportwa ngakhona ebhasini lihlala njani all the way uzuyefika ku quarantine center. What is the procedure? Ukhona ne-idea yayo procedure yankhona and then sesukuthatha khona khwana sikuhlanganise the way i-COVID ethelelwana ngakhona. Does it make sense? Because mina kimi ngibona ngazathi kube ngazathi kusifakela utshefu lokhwana. I don't know, or I'm wrong.
Agula procedure.
Okay. Hey guys, listen guys. Mina, I understand you very well. But guys, let's try and use both languages, English and Latin, so that those who can want to enjoy. My brother, I'm 100% with you. Imagine if a bus takes about 75 passengers and then one person over the COVID passing, so it's a disaster. Then I'm a bus probably you need about 10, 11 buses. That's a disaster. But as well, it's a disaster for our brothers to suffer in South Africa.
it's a disaster. So that's why we come in here and talk about this. Okay,
Malume
just
Philip,
to stay there. Silo Sheila Spandela Pana. Sheila, how are you?
Salibonani ninjani?
Ngicela lingezelela ama-voice enu kakhulu mbijana ngoba i-stream yadi nxa lingaba baningi iyathathelwa i-voice umuntu okodube. Nxa ulomuntu okodube lapha iyathatha ama-voice abantu. So ngicela lingezelela ama-voice bakithi ngiyalicela. So i-stream yadi wonke umuntu okodube angena la lingezelele Sheila Kazlami.
Kwenzakala kuhle anjalo.
Wolina liyazwanana, it's okay. Khuluma Sheila.
Mina ngithi yebo ngiyezwa ukuthi abantu kufanele bebuyele ekhaya. Mina ngivumelana lakho ukuthi abantu ababuyele ekhaya ngoba why I'm saying that liyakhumbula ukuthi abantu vele into le iqale besanda ukuvela ekhaya ku holiday ka December bebengaka recovery, and again abantu abasegoli akula mali abazihola, abanye bahola ngama-tip besebenza ema-restaurant besanda kuvela ekhaya bengaka recovery from i-holiday ka December. So kathese kuba nzima ukuthi vele kunzima laphana ngoba as I'm talking now ngiyakhumbula ukuthi namhla kuthiwa kunobaba obhubhileyo laphana e-South Africa okade besuspect ukuthi ule COVID, and bekugcwele khona lapha endlini bekutshona kugcwele besiya kuseyuveli khona ngale uphume namhlanje esiye ekhaya. Abanye bahambe ngedabu lapha izolo besiye ekhaya ukuthi behlangana lesidumbu lesana kunjalo besiyakhalisa phela besiyabamba izandla ngithi masi.
That is where we go.
That's where the problem is.
That's where the problem is.
And kunjalo abantu laba bahambe ngedabu lapha abahambi ukuthi be-quarantine. O-quarantine abantu it's 8 days, then 14 days wena usuhleli kwakho. Akuthathi malanga ngoba abantu labana abahambe is more than 20 abayikhaya. Imagine ukuthi besiyahlangana labana abantu abangale kuyayenzakalana.
Anshila ngicela ukubuza. Abantu labe esithi kabahambe ekhaya akade benga-observe ama-quarantine benga-observe i-social distancing bengenzini. Sithi kabasuke ekhantrini engconywana kule yethu ekhaya baye ezigabeni zemakhaya ezingela healthcare.
Exactly.
Bahambe eGwanda, behambe ePlumtree, behambe eCholocho, belanda abantu akade be-socially isolated bona ngesigaba eGwanda. Bakade kungela COVID bahlala bengela COVID.
Ngiyavumelana lakho khona lokho.
Hold on.
Mina ngithi asincedeni abantu ngokuthi abafuna ukuhamba lapha kuyikuthi siyabanceda sithi abafuna ukuhamba sibekwazi ukuthi abafuna ukuhamba bangaki abafuna ukuya ekhaya. Labo bantu kube yithi sibathatha baye ku quarantine lapha sizabasa khona baye quarantine, hayi ukuthi umuntu kuthiwa siyamupha imali azihambele. No, kube lokuthi abafuna ukuhamba ababhalise ukuthi bangaki.
Sheila, hold on. Lina labo masingakwazi ukuthi nxa outside ngale i-network yenu iba right. Ngilohlanya lwami oluse elayini lapha okuthiwa nguJoshua Mzaxa kunjani?
Ngiyaphila Putas.
Akusitshele ukuthi wena njengohlanya okhuluma okuningi uthi ne program le.
Hayi kanhlanye mina I think ansohlanya ukuthi what I'm doing abantu abaningi bayesaba ukwenza ngihlanya, but mina I think in terms of addressing issues ukuthi nje abantu bakithi asilalelani kuphela. Njengo into ngitsho liphakathi program yezwa likhuluma ngalokho sokusenzakala ngabantu abase South Africa nabase Zimbabwe. Engiza kutsho okokuqala ukuthi khona lapha eZimbabwe oqala abantu lokho bengaka abakabelieve. Yabona kufana lento le njenge-AIDS safika ngabo early 90s to late 90s abantu babengabelieve ukuthi kule AIDS babelieve. So abantu sebeqalisa ukugula, so ubona ubhuru wakho inwele seziphephuka esegula this and that. And I remember 97 once a family member wayegula kwaliyothwa uloyiwe. Abantu eZimbabwe khonapha as we speak right now, go to Magwegwe there, you find belalini amanzi there will be more than 200 babengela even ngitsho one muntu uyabele mask yabo. So into
no, I mean listen Mzaxa, they sometimes okunye ukuthi they've got no choice. Let's be honest to this. Abana
Choice
choice
yemask
abantu.
ibalayo.
Abantu
Imagine
akula
Choice
mask.
yemask ibalayo.
Ama-mask
ufake
akula.
emlonyeni Philip.
Balayo,
I-choice
Philip.
yokuthi uthathe isikhabe endlini
Asidluleni
ufake emlonyeni.
asinikeni umzaci chance.
Khuluma
into efutshena but Philip ama-mask akula muntu ongala mask balawo but abantu they are still in that khonoko esikukhuluma ukuthi kwathi kukhulunywa mina into le ecorona ngizwe ngisejele engakaphumi nge-bail pending appeal nto bengicwethe 7 years ngingakaphumi ngo-April bebevele bisivele sikhulunywa even sejele lathi besiqalisa ukuba cautious about sizotha abantu bayafa e-Italy bayafa ngaphi but abantu bakithi that's why you always see ukuthi angazi usisi uthi wakhuluma lo umbotha ngumasi abantu bakithi angazi babefuna ukukhulume kumbe umqamo kwavuka kakhulu omunye umuntu umgaba avuka kakhulume nxa betshela ngomunye wabo abalaleli yabo so into nje ukuthi kathesi ubuhle bokathesi kulama media kule social media kule news eziphuma very fast but into evukulitshela yona abantu bakithi abalaleli number one thing they don't listen abantu bakithi kathesi abantu babaleka kuma quarantine centers bafika babamukele kuma families afika athelela imuli yonke labantu abayi12 ukuthi ba sacrifice umuntu oyi1 bambophisa kuyele back ku quarantine lokuzeni abakwenzi abantu bakithi onye angazi whether it's ignorance or what I don't know we have tried thina singakunanzela ngoba kanti into le inanzelwa abantu abasemazweni kakhulu most of you are overseas you have seen this thing happening abantu besifa but eZimbabwe khona nje kathesi abantu especially town abanye ngani sebeqasa ukwethuka soqalisa ukufa ama big names in South Africa so kusifa abantu abanye sibaziyo from South Africa but as we speak right now the rate at which coronavirus is spreading is faster than Joburg itself because of the issue yama mask emchoveni abantu babeyifaka entanyeni elengisile ngaphansi ignorance abantu bakithi asilaleli icorona we need yabona we've got ama organizations ama NGOs we need ukuthi such kind of ngoba if you can test all driver ababozuko I believe about 3/4 of them they've got corona but ababengatestwanga and so they're spreading that coronavirus yabo so into ekhona thina sodwa lapha we are too negligence like in Bulawayo I don't know kwezinye indawo like in Bulawayo I'm seeing abantu that bakhohlwe ukuthi kule corona bakhohlwe ukuthi kule corona
Mzata with your own Mzata
ingathi ngwelule mbijana elifuna ukubuza ngingakahambi hanto thina amabhandi lapha ekhaya
yeah Mzata with your own observation do you think Bulawayo or let's say Bulawayo for instance is it ready to carry people from outside of Bulawayo in terms of corona?
No, it doesn't have because in terms of preparedness we're at -100 as a country. These guys these old people they've eaten all the money even mask and loud there's nothing you know what I was telling people it's not an issue you know China eZimbabwe in terms of corona is there and what I would like to say to other guys who are listening from we should live as if we've got corona ikuthi kumnyama batshontsha amalokuze la batshontsha ucingo ebusuku kula magate lapho uzabona ngathi tiyele elemoni kaTesla egaliki
zwana Mzaca
ngicela ukubuza umzaca
yebuza
ngicela ukubuza Mzaca asithi khona apho wena ohlala khona kulo asithi uzwa kuthiwa kulo muntu obuyileyo vele egoli obuye ngedayari lapho uyenzani njengomuntu onceda umphakathi uyenzani ungazawuthiwa ngale kulo muntu obuyileyo vele egoli uyenzani
ngiyambamba ngebrugwe ngimhambise emapoliseni
amapolisa ankhona akubamba lawe engela protective lokho uzenini azimisela kuhenda ala mask ala into abeyithele yokuzivikela kwinduku lokho
mina into engifuna ukuyitsho enye into futhi enye zabulala abantu bekhaya nazi abantu ekhaya baphathisa abantu abathwele izidumbu ukudla kufakwa kumatrole analana athwele izidumbu lokudla konke kuhamba kukhona laphana kubona abantu ababulewe yi-COVID ukudla yikho kuhamba kugcwele amabhokisi.
Zishila ukuphutshisa into engifuna ukulitshela yona nge-negligence ekhona lapha. I think ekhona lapha ekhaya, if this thing can attack ukhuluma iqiniso sehlwa lokukhuluma ku-Facebook lokwenza ngoba kuyabe sokusisabisa ngendlela abantu abesifa ngayo. You should understand that in Zimbabwe, in terms of ama-ventilators or ama-hospitals, we don't have. As a country, we've got nothing. As I'm speaking right now, if you want to see what we've got a crisis, you cannot have a leakage, or you have negligence, or you have what you find especially UPH kubanjwa about 97 people. 97 it's about 99 something people who are working in hospital where a lot of abantu ababuya. So it shows in terms of protective clothes, we've got nothing as a country. So siyavumelana in a way, siyavumelana ukuthi abantu ukubuyela kwabantu, it will be catastrophic. It will add more salt to the wound. Like nxa ukhuluma uthi abantu basuka kuma centers, and to me the reason why besuka kuma centers is ama centers awakho equipped, ala lutho, like njengokubalisa lesibhedlela uthi azila lutho asivikela abantu. Ama centers nala awavikela abantu. Manje ukuthi nxa abantu bebuyela ama-centers akhona, ama-quarantine centers overloaded, nxa abantu bebuyela besiya ekhaya kumele baye khona phana besiyafika lapho obangasoze bayamukeleke kuhle kumbe baphathaka bagcineke kahle. So create more problems, and the best way to prevent this is to quarantine lapho khona. That's how you mitigate. Yes. Quarantine is number one thing. And then the other thing that I wanted to stress is priorities are right? Siyabhatala thousands and thousands isikhambisa isidumbu. Siyenza i-develop same people instead of ukuthi sinqobe khona la, same people othi buyelana ekhaya bale ability yokwenza i-develop babuyele baphenduke futhi and come back. So abantu bafuna ukubuyela ekhaya yini kumbe abafuni? I-question is abantu abafuni ukubuyela. Nakuthi abafuna ukuya ekhaya ngabathi i-develop bengaphenduki.
Yeah, into ekhona Buddhas engifuna ukutshela yona ngendaba yabantu ama-quarantine places la anjengejele. I think you saw my story, the stories that I wrote, the article that I wrote when I left the Harare Central Prison about the conditions. These are the same conditions that these people are facing. Do you know what? As we speak right now, whatever money that is donated, these guys in government, they're eating that money. There's no money. Those people are subjected to hunger. There's hunger there. There are no blankets. So this is one of the things that makes people to run away from those quarantine centers. And they're too crowded. It's like a jail. Those people, they're like patients. They're patients. If you are quarantined, you are a suspect of being sick. So you should be treated like a patient, aren't you? So instead of those people to be given a proper treatment, they're now given treatment to say put us about vile so iko vile wenza ukuthi abantu babaleke kuma centers akhona kawayenzi conditions in those centers. They are more than by the virtue abantu abayekele ukubuya eZimbabwe, abayekele ngoba one, they should save the people who are this side because Zimbabwe is very poor. And the second thing, ngabe kuya ngapha lapha bazathiswa khona bagcina bevaleka besiya ngoba some of the people they come lapha bengaguli bafike begula kuma centers nala ngoba there is no protection in those centers. They were talking of that happening there.
That's the thing, you have to sanitize the environment. Akula manzi, so uyahlala njani uma quarantine centers akhona sanitize ngani akula manzi kule sanitation is poor. You have to keep the environment clean, sanitize, watch ama surfaces ngamanzi lesepa akula manzi. So how then do we expect more people to go bebuyele ku system elaliyana? So like the best way sikwazi khona in a way we are contradicting ourselves. We are saying okay, let's spread it more instead of promoting people being quarantined maybe one place one, because the best way to prevent COVID kuba ku quarantine uhlale ku one place. Stay at home. That's the message we should be spreading now. the chance yokuthi sihambe kube senzeni sayithola and we didn't. So in a way, if we're saying go back, we are saying let's spread it more. Remember, the thing that I need you to recall is, remember, by we are there, the situation will be worse in Zimbabwe. Baba from Zimbabwe.
Inking I am, guys. Inking I am is very simple.
Okay, Zed, Kuluma Zed, we don't know season upon. We don't know
Inking I am is very simple.
Yeah.
Inking I am is very simple.
Sharp.
Inking I am is very simple. At this moment in time, at one point, Italy gafabantu kadesongani sokungcono. At one point, that gaba yit. Into the matuta iyabuya at waves. That means South Africa will go through its wave. Yes. But the moment South Africa is rula i-wave in a lay, nanzelelani into ezakalayo. South Africa yabesingawusuka usiya eZimbabwe ngamabhasi la abantu sebefuna ukuyela. Bakunika i-5 years ukuthi ungangeni. Bayakwazi ukuthi into le bazadlula kiyo. Laba bayadlula khona kiyo, thina kithi ngale khaya kuyabe kuchisa. You need those people in South Africa to come together with us ngabe semazweni ukunceda abantu bekhaya. Lingabathatha abantu bonke bona laba bebahambise ekhaya. Sizanceda njani abantu bona yabana ngoba sekufika la sokusela abantu abalutshwana. You need to think, guys. You have to stay. It's a wave. It will come, it will go. Kuzaba ngcono eSouth Africa. Ekhaya kabe sekuwest. Bese sifuna ukunceda abantu abasekhaya manje more. Sekudinga ama-oxygen tank. Sizabazuza njani izimali zona lezi singahlanganisanga amasentona la esisazuza kathesi labantu abase-South Africa. Sesithethe bonke abantu zabahambisa ekhaya. Ezinye izinto asicabangeni. We have to stay and wait for this wave to go. Ngoba ekhaya lapha sizokube i-wave. Madoda ekhaya kuyachaya kuhlale. Ngoba kula government lapha. I-government kabe sokuyithi thina. O-Minister of Finance kabe sokuyithi. For us to nceda abantu bekhaya, we need those people to hold on. Ngakhona kokuncane ngoba into ebasusayo vele ikudla madoda. Into ebasusayo lapha. Asibanikeni ukudla. eSouth Africa labo abantu abakhona abavusa amakhanda bekele ukuze ezabantwana abantu bahlala eSouth Africa. Bekanisa ukunceda abantu babo ngoba at the end of the day you need those people ukuthi bekuncede wena ngasofuna ukunceda ifamily yakhe ekhaya.
Okay, silo nosizo laphana Z. Usisimasu usesekhona. Silo nosizo laphana.
Yeah, uMasu usekhona.
Nosizo.
Salbonani.
Yebo.
Kunjani?
Yebo, linjani?
Siyaphila nanso phela indaba esegudwini bakithi.
Ngiyaphila linjani?
Suka ngidubeke lokho ngithumela imali eGoli, ngithumela imali eGoli kodwa kulo ukuthi abantu babuyele kube lula eGoli. What is the way forward? What's the way forward when ubuya la yiphi indlela?
Mina ngihambisana lo Z. Ukuthi lithi lithwala abantu bemakhaya ngibona ngani is best kuzoba worse. The only thing into engifuna ukuyitsho ukuthi thina abantu sifuna ukuba ama victim. If ufuna ukuba i-victim every time vele uzohlala vele nje uthi ngce. Kunabantu eSouth Africa, most of them almost kota bayasebenza. Those kota, I think they're supposed to help each other. If omunye wami engenalutho kufanele ngimsize. Ngizokhuluma kakhulu ngabantu abahlala emafletini. If ubona vele sokunzima kakhulu, shifta efletini uye emkhukhwini. Emkhukhwini is cheaper, is 300 or 400. Ngeke ungitshela ukuthi awunamali yerent usitsho u2.5. Lami u2.5 ngeke ngikwazi ukukusiza ngawo. Kodwa u300 ngizokwazi ukuthi ngikusize ngawo. Aba shifte from emafletini mase kunzima beye ngapi emkhukhwini. Emkhukhwini is cheaper than efletini. Ngeke uthi wena uzobathwala namhlanje ubase ekhaya. Ekhaya le ufika nakho futhi kube nezidingo eziningi. Otherwise uzobathwala beyi5 ubahambise ekhaya. Uzobuya basupporte futhi eZimbabwe because eZimbabwe manje kunzima nakhona. Akukho kudla, akukho lutho. Sebenza ukuthi sikwazi ukuthi sibasize emakhaya. If futhi uzobathwala from la it means uzofika futhi basize le. Mabe lapha it's much better. Uzobusuka aye emgwaqweni. Mayifika emgwaqweni uzothola somebody. Engafuna even like umuntu ozofika emcentela ingadi same time. Ahambe uthola. It's not like ukuthi mabethi basendlini abala even ichukela. That is a lie. Ngisatsho kanjalo mina, that is a lie. Mina lapha ngihlala khona there's lots of South Africans. and labo bantu bayasiza nabo. That's why ngithe mangibhale ku-comment yami ngathi yekani ukufaka ipolitics ngaphakathi if masokunje. These days kufa South African, kufa Zimbabwe, and most of people abantu abasizayo la yiwa ama South African because bayakuthola ukudla, bayathola igrant. If makhelwane wakho vele engenalutho, if you are a South African, bayasiza laba bantu. Most of them bayasiza, especially emalokishini. Abantu abasemalokishini bengatsho lento engitshoyo because ama-flatins all Zimbabweans and Nigerians abalapho. But if mawuselokishini ngeke ulale ungadlanga omunye South African wakho enokudla. And ngikhumbula ukuthi lapha it's free isibhedlela. If mawusiya eZimbabwe lento ithola lapho uzoyithola kanjani? Asithi ke mina I'm asthmatic, ngine asthma mina. Mangisiya eZimbabwe licabanga ukuthi ngizasurvive yini? There's nothing engizongenza ngisurvive. Kodwa la ngizothola izinto eziningi ukuthi ngikwazi ukuthi zimbooste ngikwazi ukuthi ngisurvive. Ungasokolisi abadala ekhaya sithi sizothwala abantu la sibase ekhaya. Ekhaya bafika bebe ngumthwalo. Yenzani easy thing ukuthi chifta kuleyo ndawo kuyo if mayidura. Especially mina ngikhulumela abanye abantu. Nginawo ama young sisters ami. Most of them basemaflatini. Take kubo if mali ufuna usizo lwami chiftani emaflatini liye emkhukhwini. And then ngizokwazi ukuthi ngilibhadalele irent lo bathathu. It's 300 400 400 ngizokwazi ukuthi ngilibhadalele irent, ngikwazi ukuthi ngilithengele ukudla until isimo sibone ukuthi siba njani. Ngoba mangibathwala manje ngibasa kubaba ekhaya, ubaba na stress sizothi abantwana napha sebefikile. Umdala abulawe istress, abulawe iBP because sebona lenqumbi abantwana bakhe sebesendlini.
Ngiyezwa yini madoda into ekhulunywa ngusisi? Hello?
Hey.
Yezwakala impela.
Siyayizwa inzima. Siyayizwa sibili inzima ngoba sikhuluma kunje kuyagodola abanye abalamagetsi, bathicithela amagetsi, abanye sebebanjela impahla, abanye sebekhiyele vele sebekhiyele ngama-standard, sebehlala phandle. Angithi kunjalo sis, no sis.
Yes, it's because thina sifuna ukuzenza ama-victim. If ubona kunzima, phela yazi ukuthi lento ayiqalanga manje. From ngoMarch khona phana bekufanele usibone isimo ukuthi sesibanzima. Chifta kule ndawo kuyo, uyehlala endaweni echeap. Ukwenzela ukuthi ukwazi na ukuthi mawumunye umuntu uma sengathi yazi nosizo ngizokuthumelela u150 rand. Ngizokwazi lami ukuthi ngitabaladze ngifumana omunye u150, ngikwazi ukuthi ngibhadale rent. But mangise flatini, iflat is 2.5, 1500. Ngibani uzokubhadala irent kabili kathathu? Asiziyekeleni ukuthi sizenza ama-victim every time. Chifta abanye basebenza ama-days. Abelungu babasebenzisa special basema-kitchen. Babasebenzisa like ama-days bethi lingezi everyday. Izani Monday, Wednesday and Friday. Leyo 3 days iyakwazi ukuthi ibhadale irent mawuselokishini.
Nansi indaba usisi sebuye ngenye indlela lapha izihlobo zami and ngithemba liyazizwela khona.
Yebo Vodlozi.
Ngicela ukubuza khona lapho nosizo, ngicela ukubuza emkhukhwini khona ngale bona abaningazi bendawo bavuma yini ukuthi abantu behlale bebaningi ku-one room? Ngoba phela abanye abavumi lakhe emalokishini khona lapha abanye abaningazi bendawo abavuma ukuthi abantu behlale bebaningi and kuba nzima futhi ukuthi lowo muntu orenta khona alethi athathe abanye kumbe izihlobo babangane ezohlala labo. Sengike ngazwe endaweni eningi abanye besithi khona vele uMastanda akafuna abantu abaningi ejaladini lakhe. So into ezayenziwa njani? Ngoba phela kufanele sikhayele both side.
Sizokukhangela both side. That's why ngithi asiyekeleni ukuzenza ama-victims. If masingafuna ukuthi sizenze ama-victims besohlala siyiwo. Elokishini most of abantu abaningi abachiftileyo bayelokishini bayahlala bebaningi. Nothi bebaningi phela lawo ngeke ufikele 5 6 emkhukhwini oyi1 lolala kanjani. But omastanda baselokishini baya-understand abantu abaningi. Baya-understanda ngitsholo ama-South African baya-understand. Yazi ukuthi mina I have 2 brothers. Oyi1 uphelelwe yindawo eflatini, wachifta wayahlala nomunye elokishini. Uthe mayifika lo1 besemtshele already ukuthi hey umfowethu uphelelwe yindawo ngoba uyazi ukuthi kunje. Wathi no problem, yazi bantwana bami ngiyasazi isimo sinjani. And that is a Zulu lady, South African. So that's why ngithi if uyazi ukuthi mawusendaweni yomuntu kufanele uzehlise. Ungazehlisa nakwami uma ungafika manje uthi yazi ukuthi nginabantu bami kufanele ngizohlala lapho ungangikhulumeli kahle ngiwakini ngiyakuxosha vele. But uma ungafika la uzehlise
Nasizo ukhulumela yena labo 10 out of 5 out of 10 ama-South Africans ezimi bengatsho njalo. But most bathi ababuyele kibo asibafuni. Kulaba kukhona abakhuluma njalo. uyabona wena
Maybe-
uzakhuluma
maybe-
ngabona uthola ukuthi abanye
maybe
laba bakhona, not all the South Africans abazatsho njalo ukuthi abantu bayanceda, no, some of them they are not
Mhm.
helping. Laphana sikhulumeni iqiniso, I'm not into politics, but iqiniso asilibekeni njengoba linjalo. Amanye ama-South Africans bahlukumeza abantu bakithi, asikhulumeni lelo liqiniso. Bazaba bazothi behlala pha bebangenele bebachaye futhi, okunye sebesaba because of what happened before.
That's why ngithe asiyekeni ukuzenza ama-victims sis. There are few of them abengenza kanjalo, but eqinisweni most of yabona mina lapha engikhona ne Cape Town elokishini nginabantu
No, iCape Town
abangisonta
vele
nabo.
bathi right, iCape Town is 100% right. Yebo bagcinana abantu, but eJohannesburg
Thank you
is tough.
kanjalo.
Eh.
Thank you
eJohannesburg
kanjalo.
is
Mengisenzela
tough.
ukuthi uyibone lento engitshoyo, because if masingakhipha sithi ama-South African that siwenzela la ukuthi abe nodlame. Likhumbula ukuthi nabo bayimamela lento esitshoyo, bayilalela lento esitshoyo la. Immediately masilokho sithi ama-South African manje sibachova ukuthi babe nodlame. Ikanti abantu abaningi manje bahleli endaweni zabo kahle. It's few yabantu abatsho kanjalo bethi ama-South African this, but since from i-corona angezwa umuntu othi yazi ukuthi uMastand ungixoshile, yazi uMastand wenze, yazi wonke umuntu usaba ukufa ngoku, wonke umuntu uzama ukuthi afukamele omunye umuntu.
Mana ngikutshele ke mina ngikhuluma from experience. Mina sesike sahambiselwa abantu sabapha ukudla abahlala khona ngale bexotshiwe, babachithela ama-light, babaxotsha, babathathela ama-key. Yiko ngithi nginje even laba ekhaya bonaba abagcinane labo baxotshana. It's not to say ama-South Africans kuphela, lathi sinjaba ekhaya vele asithi kulabanye abantu abalama-flats abathenga ama-flats khona phana, but uthola ukuthi umuntu ekhaya akabhadalanga bayamxotsha. Kulabanye abalezindlu elokishini abekhaya abantu bekhaya bengabhadalanga irenti bayabaxotsha.
Into ebengiyala ukuthi kuthiwe ama-South African utsho kahle mawususithi wena abantu basekhaya. That's why ngithe ifika uzehlise emuntwini ucele, because into engiyalayo mina ukuthi manje lithi lizabathwala. Uthe omunye ubhudi lapho kungcono ukuthi umthwale umuntu ngo-500 than ukuthi umthwale nge-10,000. Ngabe kuthiwa libafundisa into e-right, abantu abaningi bebezoyenza into right. Ngeke ungitshele ukuthi wena uzongihambisa nge-10,000 mase ngifile. Umuntu nomuntu kufanele azazi ukuthi ngesikhathi mayesaphila uyalungiselela yena ngokwakhe. Uba nomasingcwabane, uba nepolicy. That is easy kulaba ababetshonile. And another thing, ukhulume wena ngomuntu otshonileyo eyuveli. Lo muntu bebengena bephuma abantu bazobamba izandla. Kodwa bayazi and bayicabangela ukuthi lento yi-corona, but bayeza kuleyo ndawo leyo. For what? Thina ngokwethu yithi esingazicabangeliyo, and then end of the day bese sithi kufanele besibisele ekhaya, ungaze kuthiwa nje abantu abayi-30.
Nosizo sikhuluma ngokuthi kathesi abantu bayalamba ke kathesi lapha sikhulumeni, asingakhulumeni ngokuthi kumbe indawo yokuhlala bengabe behlele eminyameni. Kathesi sesikhuluma ukuthi abala kudla, abala yona isenti. Ukhuluma omunye ubhuti wathi uyathola umuntu elayinile isinkwa elayine 2 hours elayina lisinkwa se-7 rand. Sithi bancedwa njani bona ababantu thina esingapha e-diaspora bancedwa njani, sibancede ngani? Phela sikhuluma ngabantu abalamba, asikhulumi ngabantu abadala, sikhuluma kulabantwana abancane, kulabantu abagulayo, kulabantu abalabantwana abancane abalala bengadlanga.
Usungamsiza mawukuthi ukwazi ukuthi umsize ukuthi umenzele ukudla. Mina ngibuza lina ngithi if mali ufuna ukubahambisa, do you think kukhona asenze kanje sisi, ithi nje kukhona yini ofuna ukuthi ahambe ekhaya sibone ukuthi bazaba bangaka abantu abahambayo?
No,
just uthi bakhona yini abantu abafuna ukuhamba? There's no one ozothi ukuthi ufuna ukuhamba. That's why ngithi
esayidini yokuhamba asikhulumeni ngabantu ukuthi abala kudla kathesi abalala bengadlanga ke. Sithi kuyenziwe njani? Ngoba phela kulabantu abalala bengadlanga.
If you have something ukuthi umsize omunye wakho msize. That's why ngithe mina ngikhulumela kweyami side, because charity begins at home. Ngeke ngihambe ngiyesiza omunye umuntu ngaphandle ngalo umfowethu elambile. So abami ngiyabatshela ukuthi yenzani so ukwenza ukuthi sihlephulelane lesi sinkwa sikwazi ukufidana kuso.
Phela lapha asisancedi owakho, sesinceda wonke umuntu. Uyabo? Sesinceda wonke umuntu, awusathi uncedo wakho la, sesinceda wonke umuntu. Phela lapha wonke umuntu uhluphekile. Sinceda wonke umuntu noma umbone emgwaqweni.
That's why ngithi if usiza umuntu kufanele ubuye nama-condition kufanele umtshele umuntu ukuthi yazi ukuthi yini kule ndawo kunje asenze kanje kule ndawo kunje asenze kanje omunye uthi yena ngeke ahlale emkhukhwini ngoba umkhukhu uyabanda umkhukhu yenzani kunembawula kule nsuku imbawula musasiza water ngitsho nasekhaya uyabasa umlilo uthatha amalahle uwafaka emgqomeni ubhoboze kunembawula uyafudumala uyalala ufudumala
but phela
ongitshela ukuthi wena ngeke ulale emkhukhwini ngoba umkhukhu uyabanda uyalala efletini
ayathenga nala malahle bayathenga ngani sikhuluma ngemali abantu abangalalutho sis yabo sikhuluma ngabantu abangalalutho
ngizobuyela futhi back emva inkuni zikhona endaweni kwezinye indawo asithi like eJoburg mawuhlala eDeepsloot ngeke ungitshela ukuthi awunazo inkuni zikhona inkuni mawusehla usithi ngalwamfula lwase Deepsloot zikhona inkuni uyazithola inkuni that's why ngithi khona asiyekeleni ukuzenza ama victim
asilokhu zeni kuthini ngicela ukuphuma mina ngizabuya baba
all right hayi vele lathi sesizaqeda gazi lami ukhona ujaha othe thumele ilink ngimthumela phana othiwa ngu-Aaron Dube ngimthumele ilink kodwa ke towards sesiqeda what is the solution ke kulabo what is the solution ke mina into selinike yona zihlobo zami selinike i-challenge yokuthi ngikhangele ukuthi izihlobo zami ezisegoli zingaki then bese mbona ukuthi kona kuyini engakwenza ngoba you have given me another angle ezizwe ubuhlungu kakhulu especially ukhona ujaha ukhona laphana khona hayi usesukile sokusele mina lo Nosizo hayi Nosizo ngamafitshane what is the way forward Xazami
singabasiza singaqhubeka sibasize for manje into esingayenza ukuthi makukhona abafuna ukuya ekhaya baza volunteer ukuthi yazi thina sifuna ukuya ekhaya and then from there sokususwa abantu bahanjiswa umuntu othe ufuna ukuhamba because if masivele sibanqumele sithi kungcono ukuthi umuntu ahambe ngo500 than 10,000 it means we pushing them like uthi ngeke ngikwazi ukukusiza but ngizokwazi ukuthi ngikuthwale ngokuhambisa uzethu uthi abanye abantu banabantwana abafundayo la so mawuzothi wena efamily uthi ngeke ngikwazi ukukusiza but ngaba nemali yokuthi ngufake ebhasini labantwana bakho lihambi uyayibona kungcono ukuthi abafunayo ukuhamba they must volunteer and then libabhadalele ibhasi bahambe labe likwazi ukuthi likhona ukuthi libasize bekhona lapha until isimo sibe right and nabo bengabi ngokugalela kwesabo because siyasizwa asafanelanga lathi lokho esikutholileyo sikuveze if mawukwazi ukuthi uyathola 3 days 4 days uyakwazi ukuphuma phandle uyepentela uyependa indlu yomlungu uyakwazi ukuphuma phandle uyependa ishop umuntu uthola imali ithi namhlanje Butfield ungangithumeleli mina zama omunye nginakho lama okuncane ukuthi ngidle singaba kanjalo soba right
hayi ngiyabonga kakhulu gazi lami ngiyabonga kakhulu no thank you so much you know you always come with ngelokhu zenye angle ngiyabonga gazi lami kakhulu
okay Butfield thank you ngiyaxolisa kulabo
kunjani Aaron Dube kunjani
ukhona mfowethu njani
ngiyaphila akubambe njalo mama bamba njalo mama ecingweni khonapho ngisikhulumile uAaron Dube bamba njalo mama usiphatheleni Aaron
lokho ngumamele dawo ngabo 5 somewhere there ulolu hlelo lakho lolumnandi kangaka ngiyabonga ukuba nongene kulolu hlelo mfowethu bengithi namhlanje ngingaphawula khona lapho nje okuncane
bamba njalo mama Mandlo bamba njalo ifoni yakho iba ngumsindo kodwa bamba njalo Mandlo khuluma Aaron
bengithi nami mfowethu ngingaphawula nje okuncane dawo lapho ngoba sokuyisikhathi eside nje kumamele lokho lichukachukana nayo le ndaba leyo njengoba bewubuzile umbuzo dawo ukuthi manje kungathiwa nami ngikhuluma nje ngisekhona isimo sona sibi kakhulu asisihlanga shem abantu bayahlupheka siyababona bayahlupheka abantu kodwa njengoba kunje mina ngokwami ngendlela engibona ngayo ukubana mawuyikuthi abantu kuthiwa senze njani bangatholakala ukuthi bahanjiswe emakhaya babuyele ekhaya bekukuhle kodwa nakho khona lokho kodwa ngelinye uhlangothi mawuthi uyabheka isimo ngendlela okwenzakala ngakhona ekhaya nakho mhlawumbe uzothola ukuthi lapha kungcono kakhulu than ukuya ekhaya. Uyayibona?
Yeah.
So if abantu makuthi bangabe bayancediswa njengama-food parcel mahle kakhulu, abantu bayaphathiseka, sibonile abantu bethola ama-food parcel besizakala ngoba abantu abaningi abasebenzi. Nami ngihlala somewhere eHebrew khona laphana kunzima isimo
Wena usegoli kathi esijahela
ngisegoli mfowethu.
Yeah.
Isimo sibi, abantu abasebenzi abaningi abalamsebenzi.
Bantu
Kakhulu kunzima, kodwa ke if mawubuka njengoba umbuzo wakho lo udala ngumamela ukuthi abantu ungabaphathisa kanjani. Mina ngicabanga ukuthi if mabephathiseka benganikezwa noma angamaphaseli imali, cha ngibona imali inhle uma ungabanikeza iphaseli ingcono ngoba uzokwazi ukuthi apheke alale edlile. Yebo ta.
Wena
kube
uncedo abanye kuyini i-R100 ingathe
uyanqamuka Dawu, angikutholi kahle, ngiyakuzwa kodwa uyanqamuka.
Niyangikhona isingani sifuna ukumbuluza ngoba isikhathi sesikwanile. Ngithe wena i-R100 ithenga okunganani?
I-R100 iyakwazi ukuphuma no-5 kg nothukela ungaphuma. Umuntu uyakwazi ukulala edlile.
Umuntu uyakwazi ukulala edlile. Hayi, isifuna ukusikhatha Dube, but ngiyabonga kakhulu Dube, ngiyabonga ngosupport yakho ama-program lawo ngawenu asowami Jahelidala.
Siyabonga kakhulu, ngiyakulandela Dawu isikhathi eside kakhulu lokho ngikulandela emuva nje, ngilandela nje inhlelo zakho ngiyazibona.
Uthando lwakho ngiyaluthanda kakhulu baba, inkosi ikubusise eDube.
Ngiyabonga Dawu esibanda.
Ekhaya uvela nga?
Mina ngisefela phuzu kokhodla kwamahlabathwala komagoqisi ngomlezi komalala ndawonye.
Ungayithi navele evokola.
Uchief wami uSibasi uMaduna uvezi inkosi yami ekhona laphana ngiyayazi kahle kakhulu.
Uma uvezi mvela koMaduna, mina mvela emkwabeni khona phana. Ngiyabonga Jahelidala labo malakhi Nkomo.
Hawu sibonga kakhulu baba, indawo yakithi leyana ngikhulule khona ngize ngiyefika kuboswaze esidzibe.
Hayi ngiyabonga Jahelidala, uyi-inbox ngwakithi, abakithi andazi lemputi ngangeni.
Ngizakufaka inbox baba.
Alright, mama Mandlo kunjani Mlambo bamba njalo? Mandlo kunjani Mageza kochago?
Njani?
Ngiyaphila Mandlo, uthole sesiqeda kodwa amafitshane umntana akho bekhona la.
Bakithi ngiyaxolisa sure ngixolisa ukungabi khona izikhathi zonke bengile rough page yezinyanga lezi. Hayi, is a topic for another day. Hayi ngiyaluzwa, ngiyabonga njalo ndodana, umuzi uyakhula, ngibonile konke okwenzakalayo. Hayi siyabonga, umsebenzi awuye phambili owenzayo. I-topic yakho insensitive baba ke. Ebekokuqala nje njengoba selikhuluma nge-solution, bengicelisa kuphela uluntu lwakithi ikakhulu olusemzansi ukuthi njengoba likhuluma ngabo ngathi abafuni ukutshela umastanda lapho abahlala khona, abafuni ukusichazela lathi ngapha thina ingcebo yethu yakhona ukuthi ngisize omunye futhi onidi wena njengoba usubuyele emsebenzini. Besicelisa khonapho ukuthi bathembeke njalo lokuthi ma sebetshayele leyo mali yebhasi bayafika ekhaya, ngicela futhi ukuthembeka ukuthi ungabuyeli futhi bheki ngedabu lapho usuthole ekhaya futhi sokunzima futhi simele sitholele ukuba lokho sisize umuntu oyedwa kumbe imuli eyedwa kumbe ngiyazwakala yini. Ngiyacela ukuthi abafowethu yes uhlupho silubhekile sinani ngokwenza nangemthandazo asingeke sililahle sikaze sililahle lathi azange salahlwa safika sagcinwa. Wonke ama-characters akhulunyiweyo konke kuliqiniso ukuphila esikuphila kodwa mina ngicela ukwethembeka kubafowethu. Sesikubonile emndenini uyadrobha uthi uFilipho weqa ugijima uyokuye kuwe kobabakazi ngani asiwowedwa angiqondisanga emntwini elimaziyo ngiqondise kusizwe sezimbabwe thi asithembakeleni ube kwazi ukuthi uhlupho olukwehlela masubangulekile vuma ukuthi hayi mina sengibangulekile ukwenza ukuthi sisize omunye ngoba libanengi.
Awu manje ngoba ngithi azawunanda amazoko ngithi lapha umfana ukhona lapha manje abantu sebaleke iqiniso hayi siyabonga manje.
Yikho kuphela nje konke okukhulunywa empilo esiyiphilayo nokuba yithi kwethu konke labo mastanda banjalo labo bona babalezindawo nawo mastanda wakho evuma ukuthi ugcina abantu ungagoshi khuluma ukuthi hayi mina kimi ngakazocupha njengezolo besivele sigcinana emakhetheni sivuka sengithe umastanda engakwazi lingagoshi uthando asiluspreadeni ngoba vele singabantu abanothando akaze saluncithana uthando lolu. ISouth Africa mina ngihlala ngisithi mina iSouth Africa yi-university of the world esikufundela phayana sifunde a lot. So ngokunjalo sicela ukuthi lingancithani lawo wena othola ulethenke eqhamukayo ngokudla ngibakwazi ukuthi kunomunye umuntu outside there olambileyo phisana ngokudla ngoba kuzabola noma kungaphi khuluma ukuthi khona yini ofuna ukusizwa. Sike sabona ama-good Samaritan lapha kubo over 40 besithi ukuthi ngabe khona yini ofuna ukuncedwa ngikhona mina. Sicela into ezinjalo lani ma-South African khona langamazimba lilakho ukudla siyakwazi ngoba imini yethu vele azange yalingana langelilodwa ilanga kukhipha ukudla lokhu unika omunye ulambile. Ngiyabonga. Ngiyabonga lokunginika ithuba ngiyabonga kakhulu ukunginika ithuba nge-last minute ngokuthi ngingena mangikhaya sukubambeke. Ngiyabonga kakhulu kodwa bengicela uthando luye phambili luvame njalo lokwethembeka kuhambe ndawonye.
Thank you so much Mandla. Thank you so much.
Ula ngomsebenzi wakho.
Thank you. Right, Mlambo usele lo dupes umfana wakithi Mlambo suphendukile.
Mphendukile ngiyofutha tawo.
Yey. Sesiqedisa kodwa asiyivaleni nike inkundla kodwa uphendukise kuyini?
Angizwa tawo.
Sesiqeda kodwa okwenziwa ngaphezulu ubuye usele umcabango enjani?
Mina kusho ukuthi I've got 2 points. Ipoint lami lokuqala lithi I believe ukuthi sinama NGOs abantu basekhaya akhona la eMzansi. So lawo ma NGOs bengicabanga mina ukuthi singasebenzisana nawo ukuthi if there are donors they need to be channeled through those NGOs so that they can help our people. And then point number 2 usekuthinini I understand ukuthi khona abantu bakithi abanye abasebenzi kumanje and instead of taking them back home what I'm saying right now to you ukuthi we need to have some kind of a database for those that are not working but they still want to remain here in South Africa, because as it is now we don't know who they are and where they are. Kulula ebantwini abaphuma emaphandleni abafana nami emphuma eKezi eMbembeswana nginesigaba engijoyine ngaphansi kwaso kusho ukuthi isigaba sakithi siyangazi mina Mlambo nawe muntu ophuma emakhaya iba hlala ngaphansi kwesigaba sakho bakwazi ukuthi umuntu osowu usibanda uNdlovu ukuthi hayi ngiyalamba. Kodwa if ungasondele ebantwini kuzoba inkinga. So I'm like saying ukuthi izigaba zasemakhaya, they must actually work very hard in uniting people. Kuzoba nzima kulabo mhlawumbe uthola ukuthi umuntu ukhulele lokishini akanakhaya. Kuba nzinyana, but what I've come to notice ukuthi kule, like for example kule Makhandeni group, kune Sizinda group, those groups must work very hard in making it a point that people unite, and we need to know ukuthi abantu abalambile ngobani and abantu abangasebenzi ngobani. So that's my closure.
Hayi ngiyabonga Mlambo. Kanti wena vele ekhaya ungaphi Mlambo?
Mina mphuma eKhezi.
Hayi emaphisa le.
Mphuma eKhezi eMbembeswana endaweni yaseSilongwe. Induna yami ngumgulatshana.
Kumnandi kakhulu ukwazana madoda Mlambo angithi?
Yebo kunjalo baba.
Ngiyabonga kakhulu ngosekelo lwakho jahe elidala.
Nithethe koSibanda so ngibabazala wena.
Manje wena mina manje ngifuna ukuba ngibabazala but umngane wami sijola sonke. Ngiyabonga jahe elidala. Thank you so much, Kazazi.
Okay, right.
Okay, thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your support. Your support is my strength. Thank you so much. Without you, I'll be coming here on my own. Ngiyabonga kakhulu ngosekelo lenikelwa namhlanje. Yeah, so isolution bakwethu mina selinikeze isolution yokuthi ngizabhala phansi lami ngibone abantu engingabancedisa ukuthi bangaki. You know what, linike i-challenge kakhulu. Manipa challenge yakanaka zikulu hama zangu. You gave me a massive challenge, guys. Thank you so much. Bafuna ukuncedwa, siyabonga kakhulu kubonke abakwanisile ukubana bangene, and for those who have just sent me my friend request after this program, is, you know what, it makes me feel so proud, the support you are giving me. Thank you so much. If you see me not responding to your friend request, just send me a hi so that I'll respond to you guys. I've got so much friend requests coming in. So as long as, you know, just say hi, I'll make sure that someone will respond back to you. But I appreciate your support you are giving me. Thank you so much. Let's continue. Anyone out of you here, if you have got a topic about what is happening back home with South Africa, Zimbabwe, bring them to me, then we can see. But for today, thank you so much, guys. Enjoy. Don't forget to that you guys. You know what? Mina nginikezwe i-challenge enkulu kakhulu. Today I got a challenge from you guys. Guys, nxa 30 pounds inika nearly 30 pounds inika I think nearly 1,000 rands, according to what they were saying. 1,000 rands I think can help izihlobo zenu, guys. Help your brothers and sisters back home. Please help. Guys, thank you so much. There's a guy who wanted me to call, but let me see if he's still around. I don't want to do this. It's not fair. Let me see if he's still there, but I doubt to still call. Let me just see if Tuba is still there, because it won't be fair for me to ignore. Ignore Utuba, but it would be nice ukuthi kona umuntu angene ngoba uzamile wazama. Tuba Nkomo, if you are still watching, but now you would awusekho, is fine. Utuba Nkomo ubezamile sibili ngathi ngizamfonela back, but ngabambeka. Tuba, if you are watching, but if you are not, we will bring you next time. Guys, thank you so much. Thank you. I hope tomorrow or another day will bring another way. But my advice to my brothers and sisters, lingahambe esibhedlela lapha ngiyesaba. Ini hama zangu ka, don't want to lie to you. Kushipatara ndinoshka. Ukufutha is the best. But lingathi kuthiwa kona uSibanda wathi abantu bahambe esibhedlela. I know ukuthi abantu bayathinja bathi uSibanda wathi abantu bahambe esibhedlela. But mina I prefer ukufutha, garlic lemons, garlic lemons, what else? Lambe ngifisa, but next time sibusise yomoyo. Uphuzile gazi. Garlic lemons, okunye kanje kuyini? I-garlic le-lemon lani. Sengikhohle kodwa into engiyenza every day. Le ginger, garlic lemon and ginger. try that, honest enough, try that. Mina, that is my advice ebantwini. Ukufutha uthatha ibhakede, uthatha ingubo, uziyembathise, ufuthe for 10 minutes, tshaya igedlela. That is my advice to you. Ufuthe every day before you go to bed. Ufuthe every day. That is my advice to you. Every day, even if you don't have the flu, futha every day. That is my advice to you. Into liyana madoda liyana efakwa esibhedlela liyana mina ngiyayesaba. Honest enough, I'm afraid of that thing. Sinoyiswa kusipatala jiya. I prefer ukuzifuthela abantu kuyanceda. But guys, ungabona umuntu eselokhu eziphinda ukukhuluma ngasela okukhuluma. If you see a presenter repeating himself, he has got nothing to say. So me as well, I think I'm in the same scenario. I think I don't have anything to say now. I just want to say thank you so much, guys. God bless you. Thank you so much. Our number was unbelievable today. Sichaisa Safi Oma 170, 180. So guys, I don't want to lie to you. Support one another, love one another. Thumelanini izihlobo zenu, thumelanini your friends. 20 pounds, 30 pounds. Just try that for you know what, asincedeni iy'hlobo zethu. From the voice of the Air Marshal Commander Philip Sibanda, ndinokutshenda izikhulu neruthigilo rwam unondipha nguba Joseph andinouya pano. Ngiyalibonga kakhulu. Kuthiwa khona garlic, lemon, ginger, ilingaton kuthiwa ACC 200 ilingaton coffee medication. Nanko ke kuyabhalwa laphana, ngicela niyifake ku-screen. Guys, let's try by all means to use those things. Let's try by all means. Lemons every day. Garlic, vitamin C, vitamin D. Let's try that, guys. Thank you. Good night. God bless you all. I love you.